Introducing the suspect.
It's safe to say that our luck has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Yeah. Classic. We are back. We are back.
The usual suspect thing.
Look, US 6 where the real ones politic get. Late night smoke with the fight game where the critics sit. Every punchline got a barcode and a timestamp. Receipt talk, we ain't never had to spin facts. Dr. KG with the pressure and the pause. Voice cut through the static and the industry noise. Live from the mud where the coaches still breathe. Where the fans want truth, lot of company feed. No scripts, all pain, all perspective involved. We seen puppets get promoted while the real get ignored. So we built our own table out the blood and the scars. Now the channel got motion from the hoods to the stars. Art fell in the lab like alchemists with the boards. Man, scientists, energy, plotting seasons and scores. Dana Black with the pool picks, sharpen the brand. Made accountability a language they don't understand. Tales from the B-side, let the underdogs vent. Open mic turn the casual fan militant. Suspect teens get dangerous after dark. When them uncomfortable truths start hitting the heart. We ain't ESPN polished, we the alleyway version. Where the dialogue raw and the smoke got substance. Fight previews, recaps, community ties. Call-ins from the people, let the real ones decide. Boxing, culture, entertainment all blend. Soul loops, dusty drums, street sermons and sins. This ain't just content, it's survival and code. Built for the fans, tired of narratives getting controlled. So subscribe if you came for the authenticity. Where opinions got facts and the passion got history. US 6, yeah, the movement's still growing. It's a usual suspect team, and the whole world knows.
Man, it's been forever, but the lounge is now open. Welcome back. We are back. We are back. Welcome back to, you know what I'm saying, US 6 Sports and Entertainment Hub. Open mic. The lounge is officially open. Everybody, the drinks are free, but the menu will cost you. I'm KG, and this is my boy, your favorite yet your most hated.
Fella. And look here, this ain't your polished panel or your scripted debate. Once again, these are those raw lines, raw voices, and raw opinions straight from the boxing trenches. Look here, hit the link, you know what I mean, when we put it in the chat, and step on stage and grab that mic. It's your time to talk, uncut, unfiltered, unapologetically. Go ahead and break down the fight. Call out the bullshit, you know what I mean? Cape for your favorite fighter. Press the agenda. Look here, it's your mic. But understands, as hosts, as moderators, we have the right to pull up and give you or take some smoke. So if you scared, stay in the chat, you know what I mean? But if you ready, hit that link and step on stage. The mic is yours. Boxing talk with teeth, no babysitting, no protection. Just gloves off conversation, KG.
Hey, man, it sounds good to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've been kind of hungry, man. Been hungry. I said, bro, when is the lounge going to be open? You know what I'm saying? I said, because I kind of been fiending, because there's a lot been going on in these damn YouTube streets, in these boxing streets, just in the world of boxing. What a shit, not boxing, bro. The world of combat sports. You know what I'm saying? God damn. Like what's going on, man? God damn. We got a lot going on, and I think it needs to be discussed.
Most definitely. We got a lot of going on. So we got a plentiful menu, KG. Before we get into that menu, quick shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the lounge. We got some new people in the lounge, KG. You know what I mean? Once again, drinks are free, you know what I mean? Unlimited time on the mic until we get sick of you and cut you off. You know, dig? But link will be in the chat. Once we go through these menus. But salute to Angie, baby. You dig? Big up Frontline. Big up Daniel Bearer Sports Highlight 5851. Big up Jay Gibson TWT up in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's pulling up on Twitch. I see you. Mr. D Free Sports Talk Network. You know what I mean? We got Mr. Marky Dan in the building, 1232. Salute, my brother. Salute. You know what I mean? But yeah, KG, let's get into tonight's menu. Once again, smash that like button as you fall on in. Of course, we have our staple, our go-to. It's a fan favorite. You know what I mean? Whether you on these YouTube streets or whether you in possibly the hair salon or barbershop, KG, it's the curry glow.
It's a staple, man.
With a side of rice and pap. You in the dig?
Rice. He said rice and pack.
Rice and pap. You know what I mean? Always the one, never the two.
Never the two.
So to find something stupid, and she picked you.
She picked you.
So Miss Clarissa been getting cooked before, well before. I mean, we brought her back. Brought her back to the menu because salute to Remy Ma that had some bodies under her belt. I don't know if you remember when she absolutely bodied Nicki Minaj with the sheather. This to me was more reminiscent of when Jay-Z kind of one-barred 50 Cent. I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent? These were on those levels of just you're killing somebody with just one bar. Always the one, never the two. Told him find something stupid to play with, and he picked you. Yeah. If y'all want to cook up on the curry guo, you know what I mean, and Remy Ma's vicious, scathing diss. You know what I mean? Putting the vote on notice. The mic is yours. We will all. I must also remind you that the vote is not about just about the bullshit and the foolery and the ratchetness, because she will be announcing the fight, KG, coming Wednesday. Wednesday will be a fight announcement. You know what I mean? So we're patiently waiting for that announcement to come, and she wouldn't give no leads on who the fighter may be. But shout out to the queen, Shawala Ya, yes indeed boxing, because she definitely gave us a lead on who she will be fighting next, and we'll break that down a little bit later, of course. You know what I mean? Next on the menu, KG, I think is unfortunately it's the main course.
Ew.
But it's not supposed to be the main course, but it is the main course.
Ew.
In my opinion. You know what I mean? For those of y'all that are from the UK, you might be familiar with a little bit of spotted dick. Pause.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about that spotted dick, bro.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Don't say it no more.
Okay, I'm talking about that pudding made with flour, butter, sugar, and a little bit of raisins. You know what I mean? A classic British dessert. You know what I mean? Well, that spotted dick was
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You gonna keep saying it?
It's the yo. Blame it on the UK, KG. Blame it on the UK. They the one that named this food.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
man.
I don't know why they just couldn't call it like buttercream or raisin pudding or something like that. They had to name it spotted dick. But that's what they did. You know what I mean? But they did it because they had this in mind, because a spotted dick was spotted.
You gotta stop saying it.
USP 250.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on. You saying somebody was spotted on U.S. soil that's not supposed to? Who you talking about?
Oh, Mr. Tyson Fury. Yes. The Gypsy King.
This
Luke
nigga.
Partridge, which is his real name, KG.
What's his name?
Luke Partridge is the nigga's real name. Not
So
no
Tyson
Tyson Fury is a AI generated name that the family went with, but his real name is Luke Partridge. Actual factuals, KG.
That ain't got the same ring to it.
If niggas want Google fax me right now, go right on ahead. Go right on ahead. I'll stand on this right now. You know, dig? The man's name is, and he was over here. He wasn't over here as Luke Partridge. He was over here as Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury in United States.
Not just the United States.
Lawn.
White House lawn.
With Dana Wizite.
Shame. Shame.
And it seems like the ban has been lifted. We all know his connections to the notorious, not glorious, Daniel Kinahan. But of course, for those of y'all that's been under the rock, Daniel Kinahan has been captured, or he has turned himself in to the Irish or to the Dubai police, and the last I heard, he was being extradited to Ireland. But spotted dick has been spotted. Pause. That's on the menu. We gonna definitely continue to cook on this British favorite dessert, spotted dick. Excuse me.
Damn, man. And they order that with confidence.
They do. They do.
What's next on the menu, man? Fuck it, man. Yeah, God damn, man. You ruined the whole show. I thought we was on the Agnew podcast or something. Shit.
Well, this is not gonna settle your belly too much more, KG.
What we got?
The King's Plate.
What's on that?
It's a plate fit for a young Targaryen. The blood of the dragon. A plate fit for royalty. You know what I mean? This plate was supposed to have, or used to have, Mick Ryan Garcia on it. It went from Mick Ryan Garcia to Poulet to Richard, also known as Black and Richard Chicken.
Black and Richard.
On the King's Plate used to be Rolando wings, coated in duck sauce, KG. That's no longer on the table. Who's supposed to be on the King's Plate is some Keyshawn nuggets and a side of shitty cuz.
You got to explain that, man, because I got an issue with that. I might have to jump off this damn show and actually hit the link myself. What are we talking about? Shitty cuz and Keyshawn nuggets. Targaryens. You know what I'm saying? Where we at?
Ain't they on the King's Plate? Ain't they on Devin Haney's plate? I mean,
I don't know, because I'm misled to what's really on
or did I
anything.
say it wrong? Should I say the main shitty cuz with a side of Keyshawn nuggets? Because they supposed to be on the plate, KG. They supposed to be on the goddamn plate.
They
And
supposed to be on
I'm
the
hearing a lot. I'm hearing a lot.
It's a
But I
Targaryen
haven't
in the
been
same
really.
restaurant.
I haven't really been listening intently. But I've been hearing a lot of people, a lot of creators, a lot of fans showing their dissidence and their dissatisfaction for your boy Shakur Stevenson and Mr. Keyshawn Davis, brother.
Bro, they might be on the menu, but is the damn Targaryen in the right restaurant? Yeah. Might be in the wrong restaurant ordering.
Bro, you don't need to be in the restaurant when the nigga got Uber Eats and skip the dishes and all that shit, nigga.
So they supposed to come to him.
They supposed to come to him.
Mm.
He ordered up some shitty cousins, some Keyshawn nuggets, bro. The king must eat.
Okay, so
what is we doing?
So look,
what is we doing, Jay Prince?
You said it in the right
that
order.
Out.
You said it in the right order. You said Keyshawn and then you said Shakur, right? So if Keyshawn is there on the menu, he's accepted that menu placement, and he said, "Hey, ain't I your mandatory? Are you willing to get stripped to drop down 3 pounds to go fight somebody that's smaller than you?" So who is moving? Who is? I don't think the Targaryen is in the right restaurant.
So hold up, my brother.
And then I think he's ordering Uber Eats from different damn countries.
He is in the right restaurant, bro. I mean, he is in the right restaurant. But now it ain't Devin's fault. It ain't the young Targaryen's fault that he done went to a Jamaican restaurant and all of a sudden these niggas ain't got shit. Let me get some Keyshawn. Nah, we ain't got that. We all out of that. Let me get some shitty cuz with a side of cornbread. Nah, we ran out of that this afternoon, nigga.
They said the Targaryen don't eat for free. He has to put the money up to make the fucking food be produced. Where is it at? He eats for free. He eats so he can order from Uber Eats and DoorDash, but he doesn't have to pay for it either. Yeah.
Tell your boy Jay Prince, you know what I mean? Stop being an obstacle, bro. That's what you need to do.
Not an obstacle.
I mean? And if you got something to say otherwise, you need to break it down later on in the show. I'm gonna post a link in the chat though. You know what I mean?
Tell them to send a proper offer, not just public talking. Like real business is supposed to be handled behind the scenes. We're talking out loud, and no money has been discussed. Nothing is there done. So is it the food not showing up, or is the damn food the person that wants the food that says they want the food not showing up to the table to eat it?
Bro, well, first of all, the food's kind of suspect because you got these niggas talking about we the number one in the WBO, we the mandatory, brother. How did you get there, bro?
Hey man, politics and boxing. You know
bro,
how that shit
works. Don't give me hate, man. Politics and boxing, brother.
You already know that.
How did you get there, bro?
I'm there.
You ain't never fought at welterweight, my nigga.
Then beat my ass and send me on my waist and prove to me I'm not supposed to be there.
How did you get number one, my bro? Like, I need a little transparency.
Oplin LD said it. Since the Targaryen don't want to pay for the food, somebody else paid for the food to be placed. So the food got placed.
I need to see how much pay does it take.
Doesn't matter.
I can get some of my brothers and sisters elevated. I want to see how much does it cost to get a number one spot with the WBO. Because this nigga ain't did shit.
He did enough 147. And I know the
matter
Targaryen
of fact,
didn't want it.
He ain't even a champion at 140.
Nope. And the Targaryen wants none of it. He don't want no nuggets. He says he does, but he goes to the wrong restaurants that don't serve nuggets. They don't serve nuggets at the damn restaurant that he's going to. So the Keyshawn Nuggets is not going to be on that menu, regardless of how much. Oh, they're on the menu. They're on the menu. They're on the menu. You got to pay for it though. He's right there. Right there. You can't tell me he's not right there. Ready and waiting. Same way them Dev is in camp training right now. Keyshawn doing the same shit. Same shit. So the Targaryen, you know what I'm saying? That shit is foreign territory that you're damn treading waters in. And at the same time, you don't get to eat without fucking paying.
Okay, well.
What's next on the menu, goddamn? Because it got to be something better than that. It got to be something better than that. Because this motherfucker tried to tell me niggas didn't want to eat nuggets. I love nuggets. Love nuggets.
Well, this is a little bit vegan.
I like that too.
And it's a little bit foreign for this lounge. But we had to do it. And I mean, I don't know about what the vibe is like out in Richmond. But I know the select host cities in and around North America. I know where I'm at. The soccer vibe is definitely filled the air. So we are serving you some FIFA salad. And you know what I've realized, KG?
What's that?
That FIFA, which is essentially the sanctioning body for soccer. They're the overseeing power of top tier soccer, right? They're like the WBC, bro. They are equal.
They trying to put their mouth on everything?
They put their mouth on everything. They on some corruption shit. And they right out in the open with it. They right out in the open with it. Poor country of Qatar. Who would have thought they would have been in a World Cup? I mean, somehow they put together a team that's made the World Cup. Them niggas played a perennial European squad in Switzerland. Was able to get a goal against Switzerland. Or was it their goal got actually called back due to a offside? Now, in FIFA rules, they have like an instant replay that shows that gives you the generated image of like the players if they're offside. Somewhat similar to the camera, like the camera filter that tennis use to like show if the ball's inside the line or outside the line. It's that accurate. Well, at this instance, for some reason, FIFA claims there was a glitch in the system and they wasn't able to retract the instant replay or the generated image, exonerating or giving Qatar that goal. FIFA commentators were appalled. Fans all across the world are appalled and are questioning the corruption, the WBC-like corruption from FIFA.
That's crazy.
Oh, shit. I got even more, but I'm going to pin it at that. That means, so if niggas want to talk about some FIFA, if they want to talk about their favorite team amongst this great tournament, because this is another tournament to me that parallels boxing. Boxing is a beloved sport all across the world, as is soccer. And I think sometimes Americans actually undercut how popular soccer is in America. Bro,
Like me.
when I saw the American team play a couple days back, bro, I couldn't believe what I was seeing, dog. Mans were looking like a vintage Brazil team. Fluidity, creativity, ball control. I'm like, what the fellas are these motherfuckers practicing at? Cause they was looking nice. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you want to talk that FIFA talk, the mic is definitely yours. Of course, we got a secret menu item.
You gonna tell them already?
We might as well put it in. Might as well put it in. You know what I mean? Because I really got. It's surprising to hear all these MMA fans. They always be hating on boxing. Don't you notice that?
Oh yeah, of course.
They
Most
always
definitely.
be hating on boxing and shit. Like my late great mama used to say, ain't nobody thinking about your ass. You know what I mean? Like for real. Like when a boxing fan goes over to MMA space, we over there just appreciating good combat.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't over there looking like, oh yeah, boxing shits on y'all niggas and shit.
Yeah, nobody do that shit, man.
Ain't nobody doing that shit. MMA doing that all the time, bro. Niggas over there boxing chat, or you know what I mean, or MMA in the MMA chat, all of a sudden niggas be talking about boxing. Like niggas ain't thinking about y'all niggas, bro.
He ain't lying.
So if we got some MMA flunkies, if we got some MMA not flunkies, but if we got some MMA hardcores, the mic is yours. Feel free to pull up and give us the smoke if you feel otherwise. You know what I mean? If you feel otherwise, that you have the right to talk that talk and shit on boxing every time you come into a boxing space. Huh? Give us the breakdown of Cyril Gane against Chama, BBL Chama, because I heard BBL Chama. You know what I mean?
They said 40 pounds went to his ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Chama got a trunk.
Oh man.
I mean, give us the breakdown on Pereira getting stopped. That was absolutely egregious, KG, the way the UFC see. I mean, niggas call me Captain Zuffa. You know what I mean? But what this brother, pardon self, you know what I mean? Excuse me. You know what I mean? Hit the shame bell for me, bro.
Shame. 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 Shame.
As such, now this bald-headed goofy, Dana White, you know what I mean? All lead up to the fight, they had these corporate UFC commentators saying that this is the heavyweight championship fight. I mean, this is gonna be great. Chama BBL Chama has a chance to get his third heavyweight or his third world championship in the third division. How? This is interim. This is interim, my nigga. This is a trim belt. This is not the fully. You know what I mean? It's not the whole thing. You got to go through Mr. Tom Aspinall, my nigga. Y'all thought I was a casual with this shit. Nah. You got to go through Mr. Tom Aspinall. But there's so much nasty work going on around the UFC and Dana White that Dana White didn't even invite Tom Aspinall to pull up.
That's crazy.
Tom Aspinall had to get get his work over with the zone circus of Tommy Fury versus Eddie Hall.
Aspinall couldn't get clearance, bro, because they passed out the last credentials to Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury and Sean Strickland, I suppose.
Yeah. So Aspinall, you know what I'm saying? He didn't pass the clearance.
Shit, that nigga, Gypsy King was up in that bitch. Connor Benningham was in that bitch.
Ja Apatow was up in there. What? Look. So if MMA has such disdain or the need to talk shit toward boxing, why those three gentlemen didn't get jumped? Or wasn't Bud there too? Why they didn't get jumped? Why they didn't get jumped?
We need to mention Sir Budrick attending.
Why they ain't get jumped? I'm all about jumping people when you somewhere you ain't supposed to be.
Well, that's why Sir Budrick don't play with. Fuck with that shit. All American wrestler, bro.
Yep, we jumping y'all, man. Yep. But all right, fella, let's go pay some bills, man. Then we're gonna drop this link when people you know what I'm saying, when we come back from our sponsors.
Indeed.
The usual suspect take.
And we are back. And as soon as we get back, we already got somebody that can hit the link already immediately.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I can appreciate that. Let's see what's up.
Hold that mic.
Look, because he hit it early as soon as the show started because he thought he was invited. But welcome. What's up, Marky Dan?
Salute, gents. How you doing?
Is that my Grenadian brother?
Yes, sir. It is.
What's up with you, champ?
Knock out fat. How you doing?
Welcome. Drinks are free. The mic is yours, Marky Dan.
But the food will cost you.
To be clear, I'm from St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, but my mother is from Grenada. I got deep ties down there and in Trinidad. But I appreciate you for repping the home team, man.
That's what's up.
Indeed.
What would you like to order, champ?
I mean, y'all said a lot. It was a lot. Well, just firstly about the World Cup. That's where I didn't even watch the whole game. I just saw that Qatar came back and evened it up. But if that's the case, I didn't hear about the controversy. That's crazy. Because a dude named Latina, he bet, well, I don't know if it's a dude. I mean, he's an anonymous person. He bet $800K on Switzerland to win it. And if that's the case, that, you know, Qatar, they bought the orange guy, that big private jet. If that's the case, that Qatar maybe put in a call to the referee's booth, like what happened with Tank Davis, where the replay booth went out in between rounds. I mean, that's wild work. And then to follow up, that same person, Latina, bet $500K on Alex Pereira to beat Cyril Gane and F that all. So that's $1 million that dude is in the hole for a week worth of betting. But hey, that ain't my money. But outside of the World Cup, I just want to say that UFC card, I've been a UFC fan since I was 9 years old. I came up watching GSP, Anderson Silva, Rampage Jackson. Me and my dad, we watched all the old Pride FC and WEC. And I used to love back in Strike Force with Robbie Lawler, DC, Nick Diaz. So I'm a MMA junkie.
bro.
I love MMA to death.
You making me damn revisit because you're showing your MMA age. Because me, I left MMA alone long. I left it alone a long time ago. I came around.
That's great. I'm 26 years old.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
I got you by some years. I ain't gonna say how many, but I came up. Well, this is gonna tell you how old I am. I came up when UFC was pay-per-view only, and they didn't have weight classes.
Yep. I know exactly what you're saying. That's them Tank Abbott days.
Yeah,
on Friday.
Niggas was wearing robes and shit.
Yeah,
I remember that's back in the days. They had a dude from Hawaii, and he came like this back before that you had the established styles. He came with the Hawaiian energy, Kalalua, whatever style, and Tank Abbott knocked him out clean in 11 seconds.
Abbott, goddamn,
and had his arms sticking up in the air, stiff.
You keep showing your age, man. You said Tank Abbott. Oh man, see, but like I said, everything you saying, Strike Force, WEC. I used to train with guys from WEC. You know what I'm saying? Strike Force, Pride, all of that. So, bro, you're taking me back right now. But I got so far away from UFC. But I watched this card the other night, bro, and bro, I have to say, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not shouting out the MMA because they shit on boxing, but I got to take my hat off to them, bro, because they were some good fights, bro. It was some good fights.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a great, well-matched card. The opening fight, Diego Lopez versus Stevie Garcia. Stevie Garcia was putting hands on Lopez until, bow. Lopez caught him with a left hook, and then he followed up with a right and really anesthetized the man. Put him straight to bed. But, to the Cyril Gane and Alex Pereira of it all.
Please cook on that, Marky Dan.
I had no problem with the stoppage. I felt like Pereira was just getting hands and elbows and feet put on him.
He ain't lying.
It kind of reminded me of Ronda Rousey versus Amanda Nunes, where Ronda wasn't out, she wasn't asleep, but she was damn near there, and Herb Dean had to step in there and save her life. That's what happened to Alex Pereira. I mean, he was just completely outgunned. And I said it before the fight. I mean, both of these guys are relatively young in their MMA careers, but they both come from a stand-up background. Both of them are come from elite kickboxing. So, and then on top of the fact, Pereira was a career light heavyweight when he was in kickboxing. And then coming over to MMA, thinking he could go up to 230 pounds and rumble with somebody as skilled as Cyril Gane. I mean, that was always just a recipe for disaster. I'm not surprised he got stopped.
But did you see how quick he was getting those head kicks up there to Cyril Gane?
Yeah, he was.
And I don't think
but
Cyril,
there wasn't really nothing significant. Like, yes, even when you put your hand up and you block, the kick slightly gets through, but still, he wasn't doing nothing. He maybe landed like a straight, 2 straight rights at the end of the round, and that was about it. That was the only trouble I saw Cyril Gane in that entire fight.
I didn't see him in trouble, but I was just, you know what I'm saying, the way they was clowning Pereira by picking up the 40 pounds in the BBL, you know what I'm saying, and they were saying how, I was like, bro, all that weight in the BBL, that motherfucker was able to still get them head kicks up there.
Jeez. People like, that's crazy.
I was like, damn, I said, bro, how did he pick? I said, look where all the weight went. I said, nah, there's no homo, not trying to look it, but look where all the weight went.
Well, listen, they might put him in there with Josh the Ho-Ho Kid next. So I kind of want to see if, maybe give Pereira another chance. Maybe, he fills out better instead of just putting on just fat weight to me. And maybe he puts that guy to bed for all that nonsense he was saying.
But was it a stamina issue? Was it a weight issue, or was he just overmatched by?
It was both. I think it was both.
Cyril Gane's skill set.
I think it was mainly. I think it's mainly the skill set, and I think the weight might have also played a factor in the fact that he was not used to getting hit by punches that heavy at all whatsoever. Middleweight and light heavyweight punches are not the same as heavyweight.
No, they're not. Look. I give Cyril Gahn credit, but at the same time, if anybody has ever seen Pierre sparring against boxers, this dude's head does not move. So
Pereira, yeah, I seen.
yeah,
Khalil Cole was piecing him up.
his head does not move. So when Cyril Gahn started landing, I was like, bro, this is murder she wrote. Because I'm like, you can't be tough and try to just stand up to this, man. I'm like, this dude is 200. Cyril Gahn is what, 240, 250?
Yeah.
You can't stand there and, you know what I'm saying, and not move your head. I understand you coming up in weight, you're supposed to be the faster fighter. You should have damn quicker reflexes, but this ain't the damn time to show that you tough, especially that early in the fight. You gotta wear that. You gotta wear him down. Cyril Gahn has been worn down. We seen when he fought Ngannou. And Ngannou was just picking him up, tossing him wherever he wanted to put him. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah. I agree 1,000%. It was just a lot for Alex Pereira to deal with because Cyril Gahn also had. I think I saw him shoot a couple times just to keep Alex Pereira honest, or just to give him something to think about.
I think those shoots were fake because whenever you ever seen Cyril Gahn shoot in and go for a shoulder and a leg at the same damn time?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that he was actually trying to take it to the mat, but he was just doing that to keep Pereira honest, I guess, or to give him something to think about. And then that's just a lot. Like when a dude,
when he did it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And in the main event, you saw Gaethje do that a lot. Gaethje would like fake shoot, or he would just like shoot for the clinch and then hit Topuria with some uppercuts.
He had to break Topuria down though, because you saw when they went to the ground, he couldn't do shit with Topuria on the damn ground. Topuria was getting there 4 mounts easily. I was like, bro, he has to do something. But he weathered it, and like what's the guy's name? I always say it wrong. His opponent. You just said it.
Oh, Topuria?
No. Gaethje. Yeah, Gaethje.
Yeah, bro, Gaethje.
You can tell he's been seasoned to go through wars. You know what I'm saying? Because he was tired as fuck the first 2 rounds.
Nah, they call Gaethje Homer Simpson. Like he's just that type of guy. He just takes him, he just eats him up and comes back.
That body work was ridiculous. You don't see body work like that, like dedicated.
Nah.
So and the way he folded up, and he even said, bro, he caught me in the liver, man. And he said, I didn't know if I was gonna shake back. That was a mean ass liver shot.
Yeah, I didn't think Gaethje was gonna get through that. Like Topuria just caught him up against the ropes, and he didn't hit him with 1 liver shot. He didn't hit him with 2 either. It was a succession, like 5, 10 liver shots in a row. And then Gaethje tried to just get to the mat, and he was even in worse trouble because Topuria had him in about 2 arm bars. There was a potential triangle choke Topuria could have put him in also. Then at one point Gaethje gave up his back, but Topuria couldn't get the hooks in and was just eating him up with ground and pound. So it just like, so I was surprised Gaethje came back. I thought Topuria, despite the fact you saw the damage on his face, like Topuria,
this thing started falling apart.
Yeah, Topuria, I just felt like he had the skill advantage, but the size of Gaethje, the heart. I mean, he threw that right hand in that 3rd round. That shit buckled Topuria, and that's all Gaethje needed. He just needed that little bit of confidence. And I mean, it was just all like, I ain't gonna say one-way traffic, but it was a bad, nasty, ugly fight for Topuria after that.
Yeah.
And not only that, Gaethje was being dirty. He was pulling John Jones's. He was thumbing that man in his eye, like multiple times with both his eyes shut.
Who was referee?
I think Mike Beltran.
See, I don't know him. I thought I forgot because you know what I'm saying. I thought it was Herb Dean because Herb Dean.
You about to shit on her. You ready to shit on Herb Dean?
Yeah,
hey, listen, hold on one second. We cannot shit on the Black Help. Because if you look at that crowd, they didn't have no niggas in that crowd at all whatsoever. It was pure whites. Okay? The only blacks that were there were the Black Help and some black service and some black veterans in the crowd. Outside of that, they had the blacks holding fucking trumpets and fucking saxophones and the marching band, and then they had motherfuckers holding them rifles and shit and saluting UFC fighters walking out. And then you had Herb Dean and Daniel Cormier. It was only Black Help. Donald Trump was not trying to see nobody, no blacks in that crowd enjoying the fights.
Hey,
That was not about to happen.
You spoke on it. Look, one thing I want to do, I want to shout out the U.S. Marine Corps. You know what I'm saying? Because the U.S.
Absolutely.
The U.S. Marine Corps, the band showed the fuck up. I give you that. They were able to cover.
They always do
everything, bro. I dug it, man. Like when I was, you know what I'm saying, the Marines, I did Marine Corps balls. The bands always kept it lit.
Hey, salute to you for your service. My father served in the Navy. He was an electrician.
Okay, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate him as well. You know what I'm saying? It's bro, but that shit hit hard, and I was like, bro, I was like, I didn't want to watch the damn event for real because I saw, you know what I'm saying, the foundation of what it was. I was like, this is at the White House. Donald Trump's damn here. All these people here to support him. Every damn thing. But I said, bro, I couldn't get enough of the damn
man.
USMC damn band. I couldn't get enough.
I run my own political channel. It's called the Democracy Briefing. I try to go live every week. And I break down everything going on in the political sphere. I hate Donald Trump. I think he is the worst thing to have ever happened to our country. I think that he is going to be the death of our democracy if he remains in power for another 3 years. But I had to give Donnie his credit that night. I had to get an orange guy his flowers. That was just an amazing event. And like them guys walking through the White House to the ring, to the octagon, and then they were flanked on either side. Either they had somebody from the police or fire departments throughout the country, or and then on the other side they had Medal of Honor recipients. They had guys that I read about, Captain Royce Williams, a motherfucker with the nuts the size of cinder blocks. In the Korean War, he went toe to toe with 7 Soviet fighters by himself. And lived to tell about that shit. A whole host of other heroes they brought out there. We didn't have any blacks. We didn't have any black Medal of Honor recipients. We had a Moroccan boy. It was a boy from Morocco. You know, he served, but salute to him. But still, that was just an amazing event. And you know, and I know you said MMA fans like to shit on boxing. I feel like boxing do a really good job of that by itself, just being honest. Like, because the products are not on the same level. They're just not. On a weekly basis, you get the best matchups in MMA. And not just the best matchups, but the most consequential matchups. After this fight, we got Manil Kape fighting next week. And he's probably, and the winner of that fight between him and oh boy, I can't think of his name right now. That's gonna be the number 1 contender for the flyweight championship. And that's a weekly thing we have in boxing. You know, a lot of people complain about you know, the fighter pay, but listen, I want the fighters to be healthy. I want them to get out of there safe. And I want them to make as much bread as they possibly can. I support them in that endeavor 1,000%. But if you continue to re-up that UFC contract and you stay there, my nigga, I'm just trying to see fights. If y'all ain't gonna build this, if y'all are not gonna unionize, then I'm not gonna push y'all to unionize. And I'm gonna just keep sitting there eating up these great fights. And I pray to God, Zuffa, yeah, you said somebody called you Mr. Zuffa. I'm Mr. Zuffa. I'm Captain Zuffa. Nigga, I pray to God the UFC centralized model comes to boxing. I pray to God it do. Because like we can't keep doing it. Listen, I'm very appreciative of my favorite fighter, Monster Inoue. He gives us like 2-3 good fights a year. I'm appreciative of the Junto Nakatani versus Monster Inoue. And we might get Bam Rodriguez next. I'm appreciative of my Grenadian brother Daniel Dubois, Ole Dubois. What he did to Fabio Wardley's face. That was an epic classic heavyweight fight. And I'm appreciative of this Boots Ennis that we about to get. But that's like skips and hops and skips and drip feed. And then it's like after this, what we got? We got what? Canelo versus Billy? Manny Pacquiao versus like Floyd the Z-Force boy Mayweather? Like, I'm just sick of this shit. I'm sick of this, bro. Well, I'm not sick of it because I'm a boxing addict myself. I love boxing.
No, I hear you.
But it really like it
you want
just
a
kills me
schedule.
that we don't get it on every other league in the entire world has a schedule, and we know every other sport. We know that the best are going to compete against the best. In the UFC, the champions don't get to fight nobodies. They have to fight the number one contender in their division, or else they're out. Unless they're John Jones, who got leverage like that. I'm really sick and tired of the current model of boxing. That's just my thing. And I feel like the UFC product is way better. Like head and shoulders. But I don't know. What y'all think?
I hear like some of, you know what I'm saying, what you're saying, and I do agree with you. But the same way I said you showed your age when it came to UFC, you know what I'm saying, to MMA. Currently, like I said, the people that got off the damn boat like me, we don't know who these guys are. You know what I'm saying? And then with them fighting so often, I don't know who they are. I don't like the guys that fought the last night. I didn't know none of those guys. The only person I think I knew on the whole card was Derek Lewis. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anybody else on that card. And Tempur, only reason I knew him is because he was talking shit about beating Bud up. Other than that, I don't know these dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but that's the thing though.
But I get what you're saying.
Even if you don't know them dudes' names,
and then we don't.
You are assured that those dudes with numbers next to their name, they are bad MF. Because you don't just get a number next to your name for nothing. You can't call into the WBA and say, listen, we're going to slide you X, Y, and Z amount of crypto. Give our 2-0 fighter a ranking next to his name. You can't do that in the UFC. You got to fight for them rankings.
Yeah,
like Josh Hogan, the guy that beat Derek Lewis, he came in his 8th fight as a dude that came from football and beat Curtis Blades. I don't know if you know who that is.
I know who that is. And then look, mark it down.
Curtis Blades a killer.
Mark it down. Check this out. And then at the same time, if we are selling the UFC to casuals or novice or people that don't know shit about the UFC based off of last night's card, that's misleading because we know all fights don't result like that. Some of them get to the fact they roll around for 25 minutes on the ground. So like I said, it can't be as entertaining as boxing when we get damn jiu-jitsu matches that people are not going to appreciate or respect.
I hear your point on that. Yeah, I just have to accept your point on that because I like the rolling around. Pause. I enjoy like the technical aspect of jiu-jitsu and wrestling. You know, it took me a while to get there, but after watching it for so long, I really just like I can appreciate it. And I can see, like, in real life scenarios, unless you're getting jumped, if it's one-on-one, a wrestler versus a boxer, if he get that boxer off his feet, it's already over with.
It's a wrap. That's why we jumping that motherfucking wrestler.
There you go. There you go. That's what I'm saying.
And if you there, Marky Dan, you better help us and jump us because we're going to turn around and jump your ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we get down.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I might call the police, just being honest.
Oh man!
And then moving on.
You still hungry?
Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, you still hungry? What else you want, man? You want some of that spotted
Tyson, the crack-headed punk Fury. Nah, let me not do that to Gritty Belly. I used to hate Gritty Belly for a long time because I just, I didn't like the racial aspect of Wilder versus Fury. I didn't like when they came out with that statue of Tyson Fury standing over that black man. I didn't like the fact that for whatever reason, the majority of Americans were rooting for a foreigner over Deontay Wilder. That really just peeved me. But I gotta say, man, Gritty Belly, he's good for boxing. And I was like, I wish I had a camera on me for that. My reaction when Usyk had him wobbling and flobbing his fat ass around the ring. But all that being said, with Donald Trump in office, that ban on Tyson Fury, because there was reporting that came out that he might have been aware of Kinahan's illegal gun running, and he might have also been aware that money was being used to finance his purse, which is all type of money laundering and criminal conspiracy charges. Now you got the orange guy in office. You know, the orange guy is very good friend. Well, I should say Turkey Al-Sheikh is very good friends with Jared Kushner, Donald Trump's son-in-law. And it looks like he done got that investigation into Tyson Fury and the band scrapped. So, however you feel about it, I mean,
he did recently thank OG Turkey Johnson for allowing him to be up in the U.S. after 5 years of being banned. Go ahead, Marky Dan.
Absolutely. And he came out with that just stupid hat. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, Donald Trump couldn't run a casino, or rather, he bankrupted a casino, which is like just. I mean, do you understand how difficult it is to bankrupt a casino? And you want this man to be the prime minister of your country? I mean, just look at the shit we in right now. But either which way, you know, I ain't mad at Tyson Fury. You know, he knows where his bread is buttered. You know, he probably want to come back in the States and maybe get some more bread. Mm-hmm. You know, whatever the case may be. Maybe Turkey trying to set him up on a card over here. I don't know. So I listen. I ain't mad at it, but I will say it's disgusting that the heavyweight champion, you know, was not there. People say he's not undisputed. Some people say he didn't really fight for that belt. Whatever. Hey, whatever you think, my boy.
Thank you.
It's disgusting that Tom Aspinall was not there ringside.
He didn't make it through clearance. Yeah, he didn't make it through clearance. He didn't get proper clearance.
Is that actually what happened?
Bro, they weren't even speaking his name, KG.
Yeah, they wasn't. They didn't bring him up.
Like, yo.
Hey,
that's just nasty work.
Hey, Marky Dan, you know how you came in and you were speaking all about your disdain about, you know, saying about the president and everything. You saw what the Capitol's field and the the yard, the field, and the White House's yard looked like, right? The last time I seen it look like that, I was at the 25-year Million Man March. So if y'all got that much disdain, y'all got to fight through all that to get to him. Because, like I said, majority of those people support it. And like I was telling our fellow earlier, UFC, they have good turnouts. But did you see that? This was standing room. These people chose to stand for that long period of time.
Yeah, that was 30,000 people. I mean,
30,000
Dana White didn't even have to put out no chairs for the motherfuckers. I mean, the motherfuckers just put out some picnic sheets on the ground and blankets, and you know, they cuddled up with their kids and their wives, and they watched some good old UFC on a couple big screens Dana White put out there for them.
And then I you know what I'm saying, I agree with you on the UFC and boxing, you know what I'm saying, formulas, because UFC fans was cool with that. Boxing fans would have been like, where's my cut? Where's my cut? Where's my cut of the gate?
No, hold up, KG.
You know that.
MMA fans was bitching, moaning, and complaining all week long, hoping that this shit would have been canceled. Questioning why this shit was outside. Oh, it's gonna be too high. Oh, there's gonna be too much flies and shit. Blase blah. Soft.
Stay your punk ass
fleecy. You know what I mean? Boxing been outside for you for centuries and shit.
Yankee Stadium, Jack Johnson in the
battle. I mean, we had the great fights out, the Rumble in the Jungle outside, bro. Yeah, I mean, all the fights at Caesar's Palace outside in Las Vegas, bro. What is we talking about?
Well, listen, that's Dana White's thing. He don't like to do it outdoors, which I get his perspective. There was some news. I saw some reports there was going to be thunderstorms, which might have effed up the event.
Yeah, we had them
because Dana White said they would go if it's rain, but they wasn't going to go if there was lightning, which I get. But overall, I mean, whatever punk ass MMA fans, and you know, it's probably the MMA fans, they like to bitch and moan, oh, the UFC shouldn't exist. This is a monopoly. Bunch of fucking pussies. PFL is a much more superior product. Bellator when it was around. Don't you
Bellator
guys
got
care about this
absorbed.
Bellator fight?
Bellator,
Nobody give a fuck
WBC,
about them niggas.
all that shit got absorbed.
I'm telling you, fuck them niggas. Damn, those are, and this is what I respect about Dana White. Dana White used to be the bag boy to the bag boy for Don King and Floyd Mayweather back in the 90s and them. The bag boy to the bag boy. Now this nigga walking right next to the president, having motherfucking Marine Honor Guard salute his ass as he walks by and to his goddamn event.
It's crazy.
Don King couldn't do that shit. Floyd Joy Mayweather couldn't do that. None of them boys like Bob Arum, who tried to drag their nuts, who tried to have his political connections through John McCain kill the sport of MMA, refused to let him come to New York for decades. None of them could stop that bull from Boston. He ain't learned.
You ain't learned.
I even remember during COVID, when everybody's bitching and crying, oh, no more sport. Dana White was the one who invented the bubble. He invented it.
Whole fact.
Then the first ever show that came back, the first show that really came back with a full audience was Dana White in Jacksonville for Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal, where Kamaru Usman, took that man's soul, sent him to the land of wind and ghosts. I never forget all the pussifiedness from guys like Big John, I forget the name of that punk. He was like one of the first referees for the UFC.
Oh yeah, Big John McCarthy.
Yeah, Big John McCarthy. Always hating, always bitching, always more. Oh, they shouldn't do it, because what if something bad happens? Then it'll be MMA's fault. Dana White said, hold my nuts, punk, and put on that event. So listen, I hear what you're saying about them little cis boys, them little sissy punks talking about, oh, the bugs, and oh, it might rain. Man, I don't identify with those punks. Go ahead.
What damn?
Yeah, well, damn, goddammit. Marky Danny came in this bitch on fucking fire, man. He ate just about everything on the menu. Bro, you got room for some Kerry Quote?
The quote? I ain't heard the Remy Ma diss track. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard it.
It wasn't even really a diss track. It was just
it was a bar.
A good bar.
Yeah,
that's might be worth.
It's one of them shits where like after a verse, she get out in the parking lot just talking some pre-prepared shit. Yeah, okay, I guess.
It was a clean bar. You know what I'm saying? But no, Carissa has. What do you think about her big announcement coming up? You think? Look, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you think the big announcement? Because I had this conversation where I fell off the grid. Do you think her big announcement is her next opponent, up and coming opponent, or her announcing that she's going to be a judge on Baddies?
A judge on Baddies?
Yeah.
I think she should go the reality TV route. That broad. It's nobody really else fair to fight that broad, you know. So just go ahead and do that. She's dating somebody's husband. She at the point in her life. What is she? 30? What? She 30? What? 35? 38?
I don't think she's 35 yet. She's probably still like 32, 33. She ain't 35.
Yeah. So them, respectfully, but them eggs are getting dried up. It's time to, every woman reaches that point in her life when that clock starts to tick. So I think maybe she might want to have some kids. So. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she decided to, hang up the gloves.
Have some kids with somebody else's husband?
Listen, I ain't say the bitch had sense, but like that, excuse me, I apologize for using that word. Because she is a great fighter, but I'll say this. I ain't say the broad had sense. But listen, that instinctual clock that ticks inside those women, when they will decide they want to have when they decide it's time for them to have their offspring, especially those professional women that were working their whole life, and they done got to the precipice, and it's like, okay, it's time. And I don't think she really care. I don't like it seemed like she really F with Pap. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Like this guy, like listen, Pap is a loyal dude. I'll say that. At least from the public reports I've been hearing, that he held that broad Remy Ma down in prison for what 6 years.
Yeah.
Then came out. The broad was cheating on him. He said nothing. I remember that verses between Geechee Gotti and Easy the Block Captain. And like for a whole year, people were speculating, is this shit true? Is this real? This nigga Pap walk up to Easy the Block Captain and put him to sleep in a club. Then we find out, then we find out through Remy Ma that Pap is with Clarissa. I mean, it's just like a whole, like that's a whole saga by itself. I wouldn't mind seeing the two of them broads on Love and Hip Hop or what's a good name? Fight broads or some shit like that on Zeus Network.
Yeah, they fight on baddies. That's all they do. That's all they do on baddies. They scrap all day. They walk up and say, "I don't like your face. Let's fight." And they fight. Simple as that. So you saying she needs to? You saying she should retire from boxing and just go on reality TV?
Yeah, I mean, what is there to do? Beat Lonnie Daniels to death again?
She didn't beat her to death the last time.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
She third. Okay, well, she outboxed her. She won decisively, did she not?
She did.
Was it a close fight?
No.
But
it wasn't.
But there you go. I mean,
it wasn't a life-altering beating, bro.
Yeah. Like I said,
Daniels is the unified champion.
My problem
right
is
now,
I use the vernacular "beat to death" a lot. I use it a lot to describe decisive victories. Let me just say that. But I mean, what else is there for her to do? Unless Michaela Mayers want to grow the lady nuts to move up 2 weight classes to face the gloat.
Lady nuts, bro. She's about to unify with Chantel Cameron. That ain't enough nuts for you. You know what I mean?
No. But I'm talking about the lady nuts to move up to 168. 154, like, yeah, that's cool. Like, that's great. Yeah, she moved up from 130. I give her that. And now she about to unify. I mean, listen, I'm not shitting on the girl, but it's like, it took Michael Spink's nuts to fight Dwight Muhammad Cowie. It took him real nuts to move up to heavyweight and fight Larry Holmes, the king, for the better part of a decade. That's all I'm saying.
That took him a good bag too.
There you go. And I think both of those ladies will get paid a decent bag. I think they could get paid, a $5 million total purse, maybe $10 million total purse.
You ain't making no sense right now, bro.
Yeah, I don't think
you're talking about lady nuts, pause, but Michaela Mayer's on MVP, bro.
And then I don't think she's jumping all the way.
In that case, it's nothing for Clarissa to do. You just made my point.
You don't fancy Miss K Scott, the 5-1, the 5-1 champion.
No,
I don't either.
Because that's probably going to be the announcement coming this Wednesday.
That's a big announcement. That's big.
That's going to be the big shout out, Miss Shawala Yah.
That's big news out there. That's big news.
That's the big news. It's going
a bullshit.
K Scott will be not Lauren Price, because if it was Lauren Price, I'd be halfway interested, even though that's still a sizable gap and there's no history. I mean, there's no real bad blood there. You know what I mean? Where you could say, look the other way with the whole AV situation, Alicia Baumgartner situation.
I thought K Scott was the name of a college basketball coach.
Thought it was a rapper.
She might as well be. She looked like it. She needed to be on the bench.
She got no knockouts or one knockout.
She got one knockout, bro. We got to put some respect on that one knockout.
The Guat said, "I'm going to damn fight somebody that has less knockouts than me." And I'm gonna honor the 5 fights that she has, but I wouldn't recognize a woman that had 15, 16 fights.
Hey, salute to my guy Chopped Cheese Tommy from the Bronx. Salute to Chopped Cheese Tom.
So you the one to be calling that motherfucker chopped cheese. Goddamn Tommy.
Absolutely. And pastrami on rye boy.
God damn.
Pastrami on rye boy.
You gonna call him out. He gonna end up there showing up to the lounge, man.
Hey, I love that guy to death. He's a great guy, you know. I'm just trying to honor him. That's what he like to eat every day. Them sandwiches he get from them Italians and them Romanians. I ain't mad at them. Them shit look like they smacked.
Indeed.
Oh man. He said he ain't even pulling up to the other across the street to get the chopped cheese the Aki way. He going over there to the Italians to get his.
Absolutely.
Damn, Tommy. You getting white chopped cheese?
Chopped cheese, he is a decent guy. Chopped cheese, he is a decent guy.
You getting white people chopped cheese, man? You ain't getting it the Aki way? You're not getting it the Aki way from across the street, man. What we doing, man?
You ain't never had Italian beef, bro?
No, not recently.
That sounded crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? So,
whoa. And that man said not recently. Okay.
Not recently. Don't Italian beef for me, goddammit. Y'all can have that shit.
Whoa.
Yep.
Indeed. Make sure everybody smash that like button in the dig. Let me post the link once again. Put it up in the chat.
Let's go ahead there. Put it in there, man. God damn.
There we go. In a dig. This one play you ain't touched, Marky Dash.
Who?
You ain't touched the King's plate. I mean,
oh, man, I'm so sick of them niggas. I don't deal with that bullshit.
I know, right?
I don't deal with none of that bull. Listen, I've learned, like, since that 135 whole negotiation situations, like Shakur Stevenson, he make me sick. Like, I literally feel like vomiting if I were to have to sit down and listen to that little nigga talk for a long period of time. Or type. Because them Twitter fingers, I mean, they've been vibrant for years. And it's rarely led to nothing. It's usually when he don't be talking. I don't think we had too much talk before the TO fight. It was just reports. And now, and listen, I talked about, does Michaela Mayer have the lady nuts? I don't even think Shakur Stevenson has the lady nuts. Like, Shakur Stevenson, he need to go borrow a pair of nuts. 144? Fight that man in his weight class.
Why is that?
Because he likes to talk about, oh, I like to think of myself like I'm Hagler. I like to think of myself like I'm Leonard and Tommy Hearns. I come from that school. And Andre Ward. Them niggas ain't did no 4-pound catch weights. They fought the champs at their weight class.
Didn't Dev take a catch weight when he first introduced himself to the 47-pound division when he fought Jose Ramirez?
Was that for a champion? A championship, excuse me? And was that against another 147-pounder? Or was it against a dude that came from 140?
It was a guy that he brought up to 144.
Exactly. So he
so
he's
doing the same.
So it's known Darren to be great for.
So is he not doing the same thing? Is he not doing the same thing?
Listen. If Devin Haney decides to take the 144, God bless him. No excuses. You decide to sign to that. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm simply just having a discussion about the estrogen that just exudes from Shakur Stevenson. I've never seen nothing like this. And it's like he's so unlikable. Like, I just don't like it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You a cop? You don't remember when he fought Nakatila? You a cop? You a cop? I gotta whoop you for the hood. That that shit made me sick, bro. Then on top of like, just going back to the 135 situation for a second, the kid is a clout chaser. He went to Devin Haney's party, sent some bottles over to Devin Haney so he could clout chase, and the bottle said, sign the contract, so that he could sit up there and stunt and clout chase after Devin Haney just beat Lomachenko. Devin Haney sent that punk a contract. It was a 25-75 split. Shakur said no. He said, let's see what the WBC said. I want 50-50. The WBC said 70-30. Take it or leave it, punk. Devin Haney sent the contract to him again. And you know what that punk said? Oh, I don't think they really want to fight. You know, I think we're going to fight at 47. Now you're trying to drag the man down to 44. I don't respect it. I don't respect it. And then with Keyshawn Davis, my brother. That's my brother.
Yeah, let's get some nuggets.
I like to call them the brother boys. Because it seemed like anytime Shakur had a weight class and Keyshawn had a weight class, nah, we not going to fight. That's my brother. I'm sick of the brother boys, man. I hope that Keyshawn Davis is serious. He calls for the Shakur Stevenson fight, and he puts hands and feet on him. I really do. I want somebody to put hands and feet on Shakur Stevenson. And my problem with that kid is like, I don't even think Shakur is trying to play heel. He's just a genuinely unlikable person. But that's my thoughts on that. Good.
Oh man, I need to find the mad rapper clip, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad. Oh man,
I don't like the punkness. I don't like it.
Oh man.
I mean, my brother ain't lying, bro.
I really don't.
Doing some goofy shit.
Like, to me, when we talk about this,
all these motherfuckers move goofy outside the ring, man.
You talking about Shakur, man?
Yeah,
I know, but
I don't know what it is.
They almost all go hand in hand for real.
Shitty
I watch all of them.
Do Devin Haney move goofy outside the ring?
Devin Haney don't say nothing because Bill does all the talking for him.
There you go.
That's not a good thing either. It's pros and cons to it all. So you being out look, when you out being out on goofy shit, yeah, those cons easily show. But when you got somebody speaking for you, we don't know if you really on that energy because somebody's speaking for you. So that's a con inside of that. You know what I'm saying?
We know he's on that type of energy.
Somebody's expectation, you know what I'm saying? Your expectation of you is written off of what somebody else is saying about you, not what you are saying about yourself.
We know Devin Haney is on that type of timing because of his actions.
We know that how? Because of what Bill talks him into. If Bill wasn't there, is Dev taking these same fights? No.
I mean, you can say that about anybody. If I didn't have my father in my life, would I be on this path? You can say that about anybody.
No, because look, as an adult, as a kid, you follow your parents, and then when you become an adult, you know what I'm saying, you start taking steps for yourself, and Dev is yet to take steps for real because Bill's still stepping for him.
Because Bill done made this young man a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, I understand that, but when it comes to fight business and fighters are talking, I don't need your manager. I don't need your manager / dad talking for you when I'm talking shit to you as a fighter. I'm talking to you, not your dad. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying.
Well,
look, as far as what Dev is doing, his skill set, he's doing his thing. But when people are talking, you can't compare when a fighter is saying some goofy shit or saying some thorough shit versus a fighter that's not saying anything at all and his dad is talking for him. That's what I'm saying.
Give me an example.
Yo, get the clip for yourself, D, because last time I checked, I saw Devin Haney respond more.
Give me an example of the situation. You're talking about Tank Davis?
He responded.
Devin Haney just tried to
multiple times to shit he cut.
He responded.
And where you think the 144 came from? And then he said, and he agreed to the 144.
Listen. He responded.
And shit was backed up off of that, bro.
He responded verbally. He responded verbally, or he damn jumped in Twitter like everybody else that we're talking about that be on bullshit.
You know these YNs, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. So why is he not able to get on a platform? Shakur, didn't he just go on damn Andre Ward? I'm saying, where's damn Devin's interview where he's actually talking about this type of shit? Bill is damn making the damn rounds. Where's Devin at?
He was just on with
I mean,
Max
I can
Kellerman and
remember a
Coppinger,
couple
bro,
million dollar
couple weeks back.
games. I can remember a cigar talk or two, you know. But that kid, I mean, he's a millionaire. He don't need to promote himself for his fights. You know, it is what it is. I mean,
like our fella said, he's King Targaryen, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I'm a multi-millionaire off of just doing my own thing, going on podcasts when I need to, not because some nigga, Shakur Stevenson, who wants to beat up police officers, not because he tells me to. I mean, it's like the brother said, King Targaryen. You ain't gonna force a dragon to do what a sheep want him to do.
But look, then don't criticize what the sheep are doing. Then
I mean, he's a dragon. He can do what he
that's
wants.
what I'm saying. But I'm saying, if the dragon ain't willing to come down and actually speak for itself, stop criticizing what the sheep are doing. Let the sheep be sheep.
Did he speak for himself when he said 144 and he'll get a fight?
He said that in Twitter.
Bro, you don't understand the royal hierarchy.
I mean,
man, I don't respect the royal hierarchy. That's the thing about it.
The king has a number one.
The president
of the United
has
States a lead hand, and that lead hand is Bill Haney.
Yeah, the lead hand is Bill Haney. And Bill ain't got him back in the ring since November because he has to find a name to actually fight and not somebody that the Targaryen can just carry on his own. Is that correct?
Listen, I'll say this.
That is
the Leon Paro Crocker fight, even if that fight comes through, I mean, Devin Haney's not going to get one of those fights. Eddie Hearn said he got to sign a multi-fight deal if he wants to fight one of his fighters, which, listen, I respect it. Eddie Hearn protecting his business. But I do have a problem. I think Devin Haney should decide for himself, like, listen, ain't nothing wrong with taking a little tune up, a little, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, go to Pro Box for one fight.
And look, I say that solely for the fact that, you know what I'm saying, everybody that we talk about, you know what I'm saying, these guys can get in with, you know what I'm saying, almost just about anybody. Almost just about anybody, but the Targaryens won't get in with anybody, and they'll sit on the shelf until they damn get somebody, and then they say everybody's scared. But like I said, the money just don't match up. Same thing with them, this situation with Dev and Shakur right now. Bill is going around saying the deal is done, the fight is made, and all this other shit. But then he's pulling up elsewhere saying, "Oh, well, we haven't discussed money yet." So which is it? So who is Shakur really ducking, or is this really even bullshit? If Bill can't be consistent with what he's saying on 4 different platforms.
Listen, I have my own problems with Bill Haney. I at times also wish he would shut the F up. But hey, that's that man daddy.
No.
Bill Haney built this business. Hey, Bill Haney built this multi-tens of millions of dollars worth of business.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And he gonna have his say at the end of the day.
And look, Marky Dan, you were completely right. That's his dad. That's his, you know what I'm saying? And me, it took me, I want to say a good 2 to 3 years to really damn sort that out. So I respect Bill for doing everything that he does. Bill needs to be doing that for maybe 3 or 4 different other fighters. Tuck them under his wing and do the same exact thing. So I respect that shit. I really do. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what he's writing out there, we got to hope that Dev is able to you know what I'm saying, fulfill that. Because like I said, Bill is, you know what I'm saying, going around talking. And like I said, he's doing what a promoter manager is supposed to do. I'm not saying what a dad's supposed to do, but what a promoter, that's what I would hope a manager would do for me if I was ever fighting. You know what I'm saying? But so like I said, all respect to him. But like I said, when Dev is not, he's speaking at a minimum, and we supposed to expect what Bill is saying to be what Dev is, that's kind of hard for me to be, you know what I'm saying, be comfortable with somebody like me that watches boxing, and I know how boxers get down, like far as when, you know what I'm saying, them talking, you have to feel it from a goddamn boxer. You know what I'm saying? If your dad puts you on 10, you really got to be on 10 when you show up. You really have to be on 10.
Listen, I'll say this. That Bill Haney, he does talk for his son a lot. but it ain't nothing on the level of a Floyd of a Kid Austin. Like Kid
So
Austin.
no, they didn't sound retarded over there. They is retarded over there. They delusional.
No, but
that's
like
different.
you remember the face-to-face with Tevin Farmer? That's
Yeah.
that's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. He did not let his son. I've never seen a fighter actually bring their manager or their father to the goddamn face-to-face, and then the manager talk over the boxer the entire time. I've never seen no shit like that in my entire life. So I don't think Bill Haney's doing that. Like, you remember the Regis fight?
That's
that
why
was
they
some heated back and forth.
But look,
Yeah,
what fight
really
was that?
talking this shit.
What fight was that? They didn't let Bill sit on the stage. They kind of forced Dev to have to talk for himself because they didn't even let Bill there. Remember they was and people made a big deal
I
about
remember the Cambosis fight. They delayed Bill getting into the country.
it. Yeah, but I know that. But I'm talking about it was I can't remember what fight it was. Who did Dev fight before he fought Brian Norman Jr.? Was it Jose Ramirez?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it might have been they didn't let Bill come sit in on at the table, and I seen a lot of people make a big deal. They're like, yeah, why they ain't let Bill come up? I said, cuz let Dev talk for himself, man. They talking, they asking him questions. Like that's my whole thing about it. I ain't got nothing against Dev in his fighting. You know what I'm saying? And the way you were saying how you don't like Shakur, I feel, you know what I'm saying, Devin Haney's fans and father make people look at Dev a certain way. I don't think people dislike Dev. I think his fans make them make people look at him away because of what Bill is saying and the way that his supports him. He was like, all right, you're supposed to support him, but the way you're doing this, and then a lot of these fighters, Marky Dan, I'm gonna say this and then I can wrap this up. A lot of his Devin Haney's fans, when his fight is on, those fans are on cardiac watch, bro. Because they're not comfortable until they know he get his hands raised. They're not comfortable while they're watching their fight, bro. And I say that out loud, bro. They're not comfortable, and I know it to be true. Because motherfuckers sit quiet as shit. No, I'm just saying, motherfuckers sit quiet as shit.
I'm very comfortable for like 90% of Devin Haney fights because most of them shits I be falling asleep to. So I wouldn't be falling asleep if I were uncomfortable, disrespectfully. Like that Brian Norman fight, yeah, it was a dominant performance. I mean, he outclassed him. He dropped him, but like that was a boring ass fight.
Motherfuckers
that
was radio
really
silent.
Bad.
Look, they were everybody was radio silent until Brian Norman got dropped. Like you couldn't get a peep out of a Devin Haney fan. Like normally when you watch boxing,
for a reason.
But you already know what it is, Marky. Then, but when you watching a fight, hey man, who got that first round? Did such get that first? Bro, motherfuckers wasn't even talking like that. That's what I'm saying. They were quiet until he got dropped, and that's when they was like, "Oh yeah," and then they still was quiet because damn Dev let up off the gas.
But that's big fight feel, though. I mean, that's the tension.
Yeah, but talk
that's
to
kind of
him.
how it was for Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder too.
What you say?
I said that's big fight tension. You know what I'm saying? Where you hear your heart beating in your ears. That's how it was for Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder too.
I talked that whole
Tyson
fight.
Fury versus Wilder too. The second fight. That's how it was for me.
Look, I don't know if you know, Marky Dan, that's how I got introduced to the YouTube streets. I came into YouTube picking Tyson Fury over Deontay Wilder in the first fight. So I was loud for all three fights. You know what I'm saying? I was in Buffalo Wild Wings for the second fight. Yeah, so like I said, and it was no shade against Deontay Wilder. It was just the skill set that I felt that Tyson Fury possessed. That I didn't think that Deontay Wilder could, you know what I'm saying, surpass. I didn't see him beating that.
But you already know it's those fights where you really sitting there and you like, bro, I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of people were for that Brian Norman fight.
But it's almost like that with almost
reason to be. Devin Haney, I mean, the last time he fought a puncher like Ryan Garcia, you know, it was a great fight.
Nah, man, I want the energy y'all had before the fight started. Man, Dev gonna fuck him up. Dev gonna this. Say that shit during the fight.
Hey,
don't
I
sit.
don't think it's any satisfying you, brother.
Don't sit quietly. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit quietly until
niggas was only sitting quietly for about 3 minutes. That nigga dropped him in the second round.
Yeah, and then they sat quietly after that because he never recreated it. And then when Brian Norman started landing the 2-1 on him, they really got quiet. Because they was like, oh shit, he's landing on Dev. And then Dev even said it. He was like, oh bro, he didn't even hit me this round. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See what I'm saying? So it was like more like I watched the fans. I know when a fan is into a fight. versus somebody that's like, bro, I hope he win. I hope he win. I hope he prove these niggas wrong. It was more so I hope he prove these people wrong than my guy's winning the fight, or he's actually dictating the fight with his jab, or look how he's showcasing this. It was no boxing talk. It was more so.
Listen, I'm a Monster Nui fan. He's my
Me
favorite
too.
fighter.
Yeah, me too.
That second Donaire fight, I was really quiet. I was on like pins and needles. Cause like I even remember I used to be on H Money's channel. I actually got to talk to Donito Donaire. Shout out to the champ. He's a really cool guy, him and his wife.
Yeah.
And I was talking that shit. I was doing that. I even told Rachel Donaire, listen, listen, you better be there for Donito after that fight. And I let her know he was going in there to get stopped. Something nasty. I was just playing with it. It was just jokes, but still.
Bro.
I was nervous. I was sweating. I even had to go to work before that fight. Literally, I had to leave at 7:30. Monster knew he stopped him at 7:26. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't like, my nerves didn't come down until the first knockdown at the end of the first round. And then obviously he went in there and just, viciously beat him up in that second round. That's how it be, man. That's just human nature. I don't think you're being fair, bro.
I just don't think a whole group of people should be quiet.
Let's not act like this doesn't happen.
Man,
because even with
that's your thoughts. I get it.
Even with
but listen, I gotta get out of here, brothers.
We appreciate
it's been great talking to y'all. This is a great show y'all got up here. Great open panel. Please smash the like button if you ain't smashed it already. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed to these two good brothers. And head over to Chop Cheese Tom's page, aka TD Sports Talk. TD from the Bronx. Decent chopped cheese type of guy. You know what I'm saying? And I got my own channel. I think I posted, or I'll post a link in Tommy's chat if anybody want to come up. I think I might be going live tomorrow just to discuss the current situation with the Iran ceasefire on top of a whole host of other issues. I just recently read an article in MIT's technology review about, some billion-dollar nonprofit groups that are trying to clone human beings. And then, it's really wild and freaky, but this is actual stuff that's going on right now. And then you got Elon Musk, a trillionaire. I did the math. You could spend $1 million every day of your life for the next 2,000 years, and you'd still have over $100 billion left.
It's crazy.
No man. Jay-Z said no one man should have all that power. No one man should have all that dope. Think of all the little kids in Africa that's dying of AIDS and Ebola. Elon Musk could save all of them. Instead, he gave them their ass to kiss by cutting USAID. And now, just by flaunting around this insane amount of wealth. But hey, God bless them, The motto of America is greed is good, unfortunately. So, I hope to be a trillionaire one day myself. But anyway,
let me hold $5 when you do. Yeah, let me hold $5 when you do. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, let me hold $5K.
I'll put you on a 20% interest loan if you don't pay that $5 back. But
it's only $5, man. I got you.
Well, listen, thank you for letting me up. I'll post my link, the Democracy Briefing. I hope to see everybody come through if they like to talk politics. Take it easy.
Appreciate you, champ. All right, bro. That was Marky Dan eating up the whole damn menu.
Is my mic working?
Yeah, you working.
Okay.
Yeah, you working now. We got a familiar here, man. Let's go ahead and go on there and keep it rolling. Is that the Houston damn hard hitter himself?
I see Mr. H-Town hard hitter, the Texas dripper, the U.S. Sixer.
What it do, fellas? How y'all feeling today, man?
What you doing, man? I ain't seen you, man.
Yeah, man, I've been stuck in the grind, man. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, but I'm back. Oh yeah, y'all see the hat too, man. Y'all go get that H-Town hat, man. You know what I'm saying? yeah. My boy. See, I just ripped it out the box. It's been sitting in the box. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to wait to wear it You know, when I seen it, I said, "Oh, this wasn't. I don't remember it looking like this." So I think my boy Allfella added that H-Time Blue to it for me, man. So appreciate him for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was looking at the post that my brother Allfella made, and he been doing a great job on US6 on IG. I'm a little bit disappointed though, man, because you left out one particular topic, man. You didn't post your favorite fighter, Budrick, with the Orange Man.
This nigga had to bring that shit up. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know I'm gonna fuck with you, man. You know I gotta throw a little jab at you. But I didn't get a chance to watch the UFC card yesterday, and I kind of feel torn because one part of me is saying, you know, it was a good card, you know, action packed, but when you got these white boys on there calling Michelle Obama mans and stuff, that don't sit too well with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. And I think Dana White got a vision for what he's trying to do. I hear everybody talking about Tyson Fury and the pardon that he's gotten, and he's gonna be able to come to America, which is a good thing. For heavyweight boxing, right? Whether we like it or not. I know a lot of people don't like Tyson Fury, but overall, we need heavyweight boxing back in America. You know what I'm saying? And if Tyson Fury gotta be the sacrifice, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I want to say this too, man. I gotta pop my Texas shit. Shouts out to New York. Shouts out to New York, the New York Knicks. They've been all over my algorithm and my timeline, beating the San Antonio Spurs in 5. You know, very, very happy for the real New York fans out there. You know, like Blue Blood and, you know, Drew Titan and Junior the Truth, and, you know, just real stomp down New York people and the fans of the team. But San Antonio, have no fear, man. Bam Bam is here. Y'all might have lost in the finals against the Knicks, man, but y'all have a true unicorn. If Wembanyama is the alien of San Antonio, man, y'all have a unicorn in Bam. And what he's doing right now, bro, I have not seen any of these other fighters do.
But you ain't seen Wallace West, nigga.
Nah, bro. I ain't seen none of these dudes,
You ain't
bro.
seen Wallace West? My nigga took 500 Knicks fans all at one time.
Hell yeah, goddammit. Them niggas was parting like the Red Sea, goddammit.
You talking about the Vatos that beat up them New York guys. Yeah.
No. We talking about the nigga with the box cut named Wallace West that was wearing the Dennis Rodman jersey that took on 500 New York Knicks fans.
That guy. You sure right, bro. Salute to him.
Running.
Yeah, them
Salute to him.
It was parting like the Red Sea every time you
turned
around.
Yeah.
Niggas trying to sneak shot him and shit and run off.
Man, that's crazy, bro. Salute to him. Salute to him, man. But the way Bam Bam knocked this boy out, man. Yeah, man. He might the damn thing fell again. He might be candidate for knockout of the year, bro. I'm not even much gonna lie. I think that what Bam is doing, bro, like he on a generational run. So I gotta give Bam credit where credit is due. I watched O'Shea Jones as well, and I was disappointed with that scorecard, man. They robbed O'Shea Jones. Bad, bro. Yeah, she outboxed that girl from beginning to end, and yeah, the state of Florida fucked over her. I feel bad for O'Shea Jones, man. And salute to my sis, man. Nightmare Spence, man. You know what I'm saying? With another BTA, you know what I'm saying? She went out there and took care of business like she was supposed to.
Facts.
And I like the coverage that the usual suspects have been giving her. I like the interview she did with KG. That was dope. And salute to y'all, bro. I say this, man. This show does not get the recognition that it deserves because y'all really be holding shit down in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? When myself takes, breaks or, don't post content, or when Red don't take breaks and don't post content, man, y'all be holding shit down, bro. And the aesthetics on the show, man, the production is top tier. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely come with a good menu, even though today's menu was selective. You know what I'm saying? Because I find it mighty funny how Sir Budrick got a pass for linking up with the Orange Man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody want to eat there. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody want to eat there, Far.
Don't nobody want no damn spotted goddamn. Hey,
Fam, did you upload the menu?
I did.
Let the people take one last look at it. Yeah, there you go. Now, what's wrong with this menu, Bob?
What's on the menu? What's on the menu?
What's wrong with that menu? You know what I mean? We got the spotted dick. Pause. You know what I mean? Of course, Tyson Fury was spotted at UFC 250 at the White House. He's back in America. We know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of course, we got the fan favorite. You know what I mean? The open mic go to the curried quote with the side of rice and pap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we got the King's Plate 503. The King's Plate is food fit for a Targaryen, food fit for a royal like Devin Haney. You know what I mean? And that plate is supposed to have some Keyshawn nuggets and a side of shitty cuz Shakur Stevenson. What's wrong with that menu? You want bud on the menu with some orange sauce.
Yeah, man, you like orange chicken, don't you?
I do.
Come on, man. We could have got a side dish of orange chicken. You know what I'm saying? With some black beet juice. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me though. You know what I'm talking about? But now, okay, so let's go. Listen, let me go ahead and say this, right? Because I have not made any videos about it. I have not spoke on this Shakur shit. This whole Shakur shit is getting out of hand. I think that Shakur is at a crossroads, and he's gonna have to make his next move his best move. Now, if the reports are true that he is signing to Zuffa, obviously he's going over there for the money. I don't knock nobody for going to go get their money. If Devin Haney can sign to Zuffa and get the money, if Conor Benn can sign to Zuffa, so can Shakur Stevenson. I'm all for the fighters getting to their bag. I think Africa and Berlanga got a fight coming up in the next month or two. So I'm not mad at none of these guys for doing it. You know what I'm saying? I think the problem with Shakur is he kind of puts himself in bad situations, because on one hand you saying you want to fight O'Shaquie Foster, you want to stay at the lower weights, and you don't want to go to 147, but then you will turn around and say, oh, I want to fight Conor Benn, I want to fight Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm calling my brother out for being selective. I would say the same thing about Shakur. You know what I'm saying? You being hella selective, and I love Shakur. But like I stated last week on the Beltway, outside the ring, bro, I can't fuck with Shakur. He's a janky nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so and I keep hearing, you know, oh, they throwing Keyshawn Davis in the mix. No, nigga. Keyshawn Davis has inserted himself in the mix. He's never liked Devin Haney. He told y'all that on the $1 Million Worth of Game interview. He don't fuck with Dev. That was Shakur homeboy. He's never liked Devin Haney. He been trying to get at Dev since he called him out when he knocked out Ortiz. So it's not a surprise that he's number one in the WBO. I mean, he was a WBO title holder.
It's not. How is it not a surprise, bro?
Because you want to know why it's not a surprise, bro? Because
work has he done at 147? Mind you, what work?
What work did he have at WBO? What work did Ryan Garcia do at 147 to get a title shot after he just lost to Rolly?
How does it go?
Come on.
Ain't that how it go? Come on.
The man's work was at 147. He at least lost.
He lost
the decision, my nigga. He lost a lackluster decision. He didn't get stopped. He didn't get knocked out. He lost a lackluster division.
Has Keyshawn Davis
has not fought once at 147. Keyshawn Davis hasn't even been a champion, a WBO champion at 140, which is their clause. If you're a WBO champion, you can move up in weight and be the number one mandatory. How does he get granted that accommodation?
Did Devin Haney get any fights in at 147? Was his first fight Brian Norman Jr.?
Don't ask me that because I'm gonna have to myself. Because once again, the nigga like don't Jose Ramirez. Don't get mad because at 144. Last time I checked, 144 was welterweight.
Brother, don't get mad because the politics is falling in Keyshawn's favor, bro. You niggas don't get mad when the politics work for everybody else. Don't get mad when it worked for him.
He ain't lying.
Nobody said nothing when Devin Haney got the title shot. He didn't do shit to get the Brian Norman fight, but he got it anyway. Brian Norman ain't have to fight him, but he got it anyway. So now the tables have turned and the roles are reversed, and now Keyshawn didn't do shit to get the title shot. Now it's a problem. That's why I say, bro, niggas be picking and choosing with this shit. Niggas be picking and choosing, bro.
Because he getting ranked and he's getting number one mandatories undeservedly. I don't have a problem with Dev fighting Keyshawn off the strength of being a voluntary, off the strength of Keyshawn daring to be great, off the strength that Keyshawn has some background, you know what I mean, some history with Lord Targaryen and Devin Haney, but not off the strength of he's the number one mandatory for Devin's belt. Nah, B, we ain't doing that today.
Bro, but hold on, all fella, you the foreign correspondent, right? Now, we got Mr. Ajay Kabayel, who's been Usyk's mandatory for quite some time. And he has not gotten his rightful title shot. We seen a nigga, Rico Van Heerden, the Dutchman, come from out of nowhere and get to fight Usyk. And everybody gave Usyk the pass to do that.
He ain't lying.
Now that Keyshawn got the pass to get at Debo Dev, the nigga that everybody is ducking. Oh yeah, and by the way, why can't Devin Haney get no fucking fight?
I just said that.
This nigga is like 0 for fucking 8 in making fights. But his fans don't want to talk about that because everybody's ducking Dev. And I like Devin Haney. I got the nigga t-shirt on. I like Dev. But I'm starting to see a trend in the DHP camp. These niggas is having a hard time getting the fights. They damn near fucked up the Brian Norman fight, but Brian Norman is such a square business individual. He stood on business. He didn't let that fuck shit get to him. You see what I'm saying? But since that Brian Norman shit, he can't get none of the other champions at 147 to fight him. He claimed he was gonna go to 154 and fight Xander. You let Boots move up and take that. You say you was gonna fight Boots, but Boots is fighting the guy. But Boots is fighting the guy that you said you was gonna fight. It makes no fucking sense.
Hey, Five.
Now, go ahead, bro.
Real quick. Who was number one before Keyshawn got put in that spot? Because why didn't Dale fight that guy?
That would have been Jack Catterall. Oh right. Yeah, and Jack Catterall, he fought Gilsoft. So, and he beat Gilsoft. So why isn't Jack Catterall why can't he fight him? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The nigga is 0 for 8, bro.
The Targaryens don't do Reggie belts.
No, nigga.
Dog. Come on, man.
Oh, no. Listen, I'm all for the Devin Haney and the Shakur shit. I'm for it. Mm-hmm. But I don't want this shit at no catch weight. And I stand on that, bro. Because the reason why I say I don't want it at a catch weight, either Devin Haney should go to 140 or Shakur should go to 147. They both have WBO titles in their respective weight classes. Shakur has the ring. He's the lineal champion at 140 with the WBO. Devin Haney got the 147-pound title as well. I don't think he's lineal, or I don't think he got the ring neither. But when you meet in the middle of at a catch weight, whoever loses that fight, the fan base is going to have a built-in excuse because of the weight. I don't want that fight is too big for it to be at a catch weight. Pause. Because even people like to reference the Floyd Mayweather shit, but everybody gave Canelo Alvarez an excuse when he lost that fight. I don't want the same thing to be for Devin Haney or nor Shakur Stevenson. That's why that fight should either be at 140 or 147. Now, if Shakur is going to Zuffa, if the reports are true what they're saying, he's going to either have to fight at 135 or he's going to have to fight at 147. So I think that's the dilemma he's having right now. He's trying to figure out what weight is he going to campaign at. You know what I'm saying? And I think Shakur just needs to have a real sit-down interview with somebody, and he needs to address everything that is being said. I think Keyshawn needs to do the same thing, because Keyshawn is getting all this flack and all this criticism, but the man is doing his job. Yeah. I don't understand how y'all mad at Keyshawn for doing his job. Y'all say he ducking Devin Haney. He was scared of Devin Haney. He fought Albright. And we criticized him for that fight. By the way, we didn't like that fight. But
not Red.
Yeah, nobody. I didn't like it either. You know what I'm saying?
Red call for that shit, nigga.
I mean, but I'm just saying though, like, nobody really was fucking with that fight, but he fought the nigga anyway. And in his very next situation, he's trying to fight Devin Haney, and people is making it into a problem.
He ain't did nothing. He ain't got up 15 fights. What are you looking for there?
I don't understand that. If Shakur is ducking like the Devin Haney fans are saying, and like Bill and them is saying, fight Keyshawn Davis. What's the problem? It shouldn't be no problem.
Bill told him to go do what he supposed to do against Jermaine Ortiz. He went and did it. He said, "I'm a man of my word. I did what you asked me to do. What's up?" And then he said, "I wake up tomorrow morning." He said, I'm the number one in the WBO." He said, "Shit." He said, "I don't even know." He even said it himself. "I don't know how I got there, but at the same time, let's make this fight fucking happen."
All right, since you the number one mandatory, since you the Mando, you better take that Mando split, dumbass nigga. Because you could have been, you could have got a voluntary split based off of your star power.
Complaining about the money.
I don't think money is a problem for.
Now, little nigga, you can take that WBO split, and don't complain about it neither. You know what I mean? Because you that little 30% split. Guess what? Jay Prince taking a nice little lion's share of that shit.
Hey, but check this out though, Art. If Dev is the money man, like how niggas is saying, and it's gonna be a big bag anyway. I mean, they say that when you fight Dev, you get your biggest bag. So what's the problem?
Mr. 100 million.
He the $100 million man.
$100 million man.
So your first fight gonna be for all this money. Why not give Keyshawn his highest payday? Give him a multi-million-dollar payday, $5 million, $6 million, whatever it's gonna be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, honestly.
Why are you telling Lord Targaryen to do that? Because the Targaryens aren't funded by the Targaryens. You know what I mean?
Who they funded by?
There is a backing.
Okay.
Who they funded by?
Who they backed by?
It depends what timeline we're looking at.
Now we got to go down the timeline.
Funded by the Lannisters. You know what I mean? In gold. So in this situation, the Lannisters are the Saudis. But you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk that spicy shit to OG Turkey Johnson, huh? I mean, you just want to put it on Lord King Devin Targaryen.
I'm hold on. I'm not putting anything. I'm not putting anything on the Targaryen, bro.
You need to put this on the investor, the financer. You know what I mean? The sideways Turkey Al-Sheikh Lannister. That's a
that's the problem that I be having with Devin Haney fans, bro. Y'all niggas don't like to take accountability for nothing. Y'all just like to point the finger and talk shit and criticize niggas all day, but when a nigga say something about Dev, y'all have no accountability, bro. So if Dev is the money man, and he's backed by the money, he should be getting niggas the money.
Exactly.
What is the problem?
They the B-side, remember?
I don't understand that, bro. That logic, that logic don't be making sense to me, fam. And I be trying to listen to what the brothers be saying, but it don't register with me, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Don't be mathing.
I don't get it, bro. How is you Debo Dev, the money man? You got this $100 million play, and you 0 for 8 with big fights. You can't get none of the other champions at 147 to unify with you. You can't get Xander Zayas in the ring. You can't get Bruce Ennis in the ring. You can't get Shakur in the ring. And the one nigga that's saying he want to fight you, that's a problem too. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah. And Bill said for the Shakur and Devin situation, they ain't even got to talking about money yet. So they ain't even got no damn deal going on. They ain't even talked about the money yet. What we doing? They talking about 144. And they say, "Oh, you still don't want the fight." Bro, because y'all ain't saying nothing about no money. Where the money at? You the money man. Targaryen.
and when it was time for DHP to stand on business with Rolly, they didn't want to do it.
They said the money was good. They said that money was good, and then all of a sudden it fell apart. Oh, the money won't no good. You be like, so which is it? That money was supposed to be good.
Where's whole ass Rolly now?
I heard Rolly supposed to be coming back, man. The PBC got some shit coming. They got Tank supposed to be coming. Rolly supposed to be coming. They already got Charlo and Earl Spence coming next month.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Rolly,
saying?
Rolly can't be no damn hoe if he was there for the damn money and they said, bro, we ain't got the money. The money ain't right.
But now, hold on. Fuck all that. What about Ryan Garcia? Wasn't that the fight that Devin was supposed to make?
Get it back in blood.
What happened to that shit?
Get it back in blood.
We still waiting on that. And like I say, bro, I'm not a Devin Haney hater. These is just questions and discussions and dialogue that needs to be had.
And this is the same shit that we'll ask other motherfuckers. So you ain't exempt. Yeah, ain't nobody exempt.
And like I say, it's the same thing for Shakur Stevenson because, bro, you gonna have to make a decision. Just like Dev is gonna have to make a decision, you gonna have to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Either you gonna fight Dev or you gonna fight O'Shaquie Foster. If you gonna sign this deal with Zuffa, bro, the same shit gonna apply to him too. You gonna have to get these motherfuckers, O'Shaquie Foster, Lamont Roach, Tank Davis, Floyd Schofield, whatever weight class you're gonna be at. You're gonna be at 135 or you're gonna be at 147. If you're gonna be at 135, you gotta get Shaq in the ring. You gotta get Floyd Schofield in the ring. You gotta get Tank in the ring, Lamont Roach. You gotta get these guys in the ring, bro. And if you're gonna go to 147, you gotta get Dev in the ring. You gotta get Ryan Garcia in the ring. You gotta get Conor Benn in the ring. Same shit applies. So I'm not being selective and biased on my stance. I just want to see the whole board as a whole have the same effects and energy for everybody because it seems like that Shakur and Keyshawn's are the ones being criticized, but on the same hand, I've seen Devin Haney go 0 for 8, 0 for 10 with making big fights since Brian Norman. He can't get a big fight, bro. We in June already, fam. He ain't fought since November. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on that note, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man, because I think somebody want to get in. I've completed my mission in ruffling some niggas' feathers. You know what I'm saying, and getting niggas in their feelings. So, you know what I'm saying. Salute to the open mic lounge, man. US6 Sports Entertainment Hub. My big bro KG, man, and a good doctor. You know what I'm saying. Mad scientist and a good doctor, man. Them boys is a dynamic duo. They looking like Carl Anthony Towns and Big Body Brunson out this joint. Pause, man. Y'all boys have a good night, man. I'm gonna get back in the chat and listen though.
You already know we appreciate you, Five, man.
My man. My man. My man.
My man.
My man. My man. Good for you. My man.
Yep. We got another one, man. We hiding ready, man. We got one more, and I think this might be a first time. But let's see what's going on. Yerp, what's up, champ?
Not much. Hey, yo,
Dr. Eugene Edward, what's going on with you, champ?
Not much.
Welcome.
Hey,
Lounge.
you know I'm tapped in with TD for a minute, but it's my first time coming up here though.
That's what's up, champ.
Hey, he was saying about Devin not getting no fights. My opinion, he don't get no fights because he don't sell. If you look at the big fights he got, the big fights he got the big fights with Turkey. Like that Norman fight, that was a big fight because Turkey got it. So that's why Norman got paid that much money.
Brother, he ain't do no numbers in San Francisco when he fought Regis.
He fought Regis on what kind of card?
He headlined on DAZN in San Francisco at the Chase Center where Golden State played.
Who promoted that?
Eddie the Germ Hearn.
Eddie the Germ Hearn.
Hey.
Oh, I thought it was a ring card. I'm surprised it's a regular card.
Yeah,
but
that was a matchroom card before Ring was even doing their thing like that.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I don't.
That's one fight, though. Look, Dr. Eugene, I don't mean to cut you off. That's one fight. Yeah, that's one fight, bro. That's one fight. Give me another one, all right, before Mr. Eugene get in and start giving you that work. Just give me one more fight.
You gonna say Cambosis?
No, I wasn't even gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say that. You know what I mean? Because that was Australian welfare. You know what I mean? We all know the Australian government subsidized those two fights. You know what I mean? But the fight I was gonna give you, you know what I mean? And of course, y'all gonna refute and argue. You know what I mean? But go ahead and try to debunk this. Is Lomachenko.
Lomachenko stole that fight.
You gotta have it good. He was a good dance partner, and that fight did well. It was successful. What is we talking about?
It did well because of Lomachenko.
Yeah, that's
so you mean to tell me Lomachenko did the same type of numbers when he fought Jermaine Ortiz? Fuck out of here. Continue.
Jermaine Ortiz didn't have a Bill Haney putting him up on the pedestal.
Oh,
but you still said Loma. That's like me saying, hey, yo, I did good, but my opponent was Canelo. It's Canelo.
It's Canelo.
Of course you did good. It's Canelo.
Yeah.
It kind of like you cheating on the test.
Open book.
Hey, is it not on his resume though? Oh, we just gonna.
Oh, we just gonna
strike that off.
No.
He get credit for everything.
Yeah, you get credit for all of that.
I ain't taking no credit for no black
y'all
man.
Are discrediting him right now. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just showing you how.
Lomachenko, you know what I mean? And now all of a sudden, we can't use the fact that he did Regis in San Francisco and did more than 10,000 people on the zone.
Okay,
that's one fight you named me, bro. Out of his last
where's the evidence? Where's the real evidence that he doesn't sell? Other than there's more evidence to suggest that possibly his paymasters are discriminating against him, not putting him in the top opportunities when everybody was highly invested in Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr.
I don't know the numbers.
Instead of putting that fight, the main event, what did OG Turkey Johnson do? He put it David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde. Nobody wasn't really checking for that fight like that.
Ain't nobody been checking for Mr. Co-Main either. Devin Haney's been the Co-Main since he's been over there. Like so, if
Dev, yo.
If he's a Targaryen, he's the money man, and he's supposed to be selling. Why can't he damn head the card, be the feature on the card? That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, why ain't you taking this shit up with OG Turkey Johnson?
Because that nigga crossed the water with the oil. I can't get to him.
Because he don't speak what I speak, yo. That's why.
Y'all invited him to the cookout. Y'all invited to the cookout. You know what I mean? He's here putting on the best shows and whatnot, but he's slighting our young Targaryen. He has the blood of the dragon.
No,
but the last couple fights, he putting them on the undercard and saying that it's a double and triple header and shit.
I don't know the website to check the numbers and none of that. I'm just going off of just my personal opinion, like what I be peeping. And what I peeped is he signed with Zuffa, and the reason why I think he signed with them is because I don't think his back end money is going to be that high because he don't sell. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying that's what I'm thinking.
Who's really doing that back end money? Ryan Garcia got back end money. Does he really sell?
Ryan and Tank. Those are probably the main two.
Now you want to use Ryan and Tank, but I can't use Devin and Lomachenko.
You can't use Devin.
Tank because that nigga Tank.
I'm saying
that nigga Tank is a star.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Ryan separately and Tank separately. They get back end money. And I'm saying I don't think fans can sell the way those people
didn't sell out against Marios Barrios for his inaugural, for his first shot at the WBC championship. He did not sell out.
Yeah, I think that might have been one of his lowest, if not the lowest he had in a long time, though.
Man has been put in favorable opportunities. His biggest selling fight was against Tank. Can we say the same against Oscar Duarte? Hell nah. Where's the big money bags and all this generated money that Mick Ryan Garcia has been bringing to the table.
He must sell a little more because they put him in main event. They look.
It's all a facade, just like he's been putting
They put him the main event to hit it there,
giving him a shot after he already lost to Rolly Romero, but you still get exalted to get a WBC champions.
But hold on, you said he lost to Rolly. Hey yo, with Rolly and him was the main event, not that.
Yeah, Rolly.
Yeah. And once again, I revert and circle back to your boy OG Turkey Johnson. That's on him.
Are you saying he has Dev, he'll pay Dev all his money, but he's not particularly what he wants to see?
Even though that's Turkey, at the end of the day, if you're a main event motherfucker, you're a main event motherfucker, and they're not gonna move you from that panel. I mean, I'm not panel plateau. You literally are the man. I'm not gonna take you down. I need my tickets to sell. I'm gonna host you up like fucking the Lion King. I'm gonna host you up so everybody can see.
Mm-hmm. so I'll pay you, but I'm not sure that you can close the night.
Hey yo, you know what they call that,
bro? This is a different type of. See, y'all niggas is wilding, bro.
You know that's called the side bitch treatment.
This is OG Turkey Johnson that changed the game. He
treated like a side bitch. You pay him and then he go to the back.
His cards are stacked. These aren't the old days where we're getting cards that are just one fight deep. You know what I mean? Top heavy cards. These cards that Ring Magazine, Riyadh Season, OG Turkey Johnson are bringing are stacked.
Man, we're 4 times and I've yet to be main event.
And once again, what is their motto? There is no A side, B side. But y'all niggas making it about A side, B side, and who's the main event, and who's the co-main, and who's on the undercard. When it ain't even about
the optic said, hey, my wife here, how'd you hear? That's the optic. That's what it looked like.
And look, it's people that don't show up to the arena into the main event. So, like I said, you have yet to damn clips that, you know what I'm saying, under the eyes of the people that's paying you this big money. People show up late. They nobody wants to. You know what I'm saying? It's like I pay you, but at the same time, my nigga, you, I can't have you close the night, man.
Hey yo, what he pick Canelo number 2 or number 3 on the card? Say he coming back from an injury, like right now he coming back. Say he come back from an injury and the card is stacked. Would he be 2 or 3?
Canelo is gonna be the main event that night.
That's what I'm saying. So but we all know who the big joker is. We all know who the little joker is.
Well, once again, we using examples that far exceed what any other boxers do. Canelo, once again, is a guy that is a proven pay-per-view star, a guy that business owners, club owners can build a club night off of and charge $30 cover it. You know what I mean?
I just use him as a good example to illustrate my point.
Why can't Dev prove himself then? Why they not allowing him to
we
prove
can't
himself
do that with David Benavidez, nigga.
He number 1. He was hit of the card.
David Benavidez, we ain't charging no $25 cover for no David, nigga. Ain't nobody know David like that.
He hit of the card.
At the Azteca Stadium for the Mexicans 2-0 win. I mean, nah. Nobody know David like that.
Shit, that's a lie.
They know him enough to put a main event over Devin.
You know what I mean?
They know him enough to put a main event over Devin.
Hey yo, he got the Mexican fans, but he also got black fans too, because he signed with PBC. So a lot of people fuck with him, yo. A lot. Yeah. And he been sparring fucking professional athletes for a long time. So he got their whole squad. Everybody he ever sparred with, that squad is gonna watch the fight because they like him. Like, yo, I know him personally. He a cool kid.
Yeah, he cool. But he ain't no pay-per-view star like that.
Bro, and the Targaryen
I thought you about to say he star like Devin.
The Targaryen is? You said the Targaryen is?
I mean, well, the last time I checked, once again, because I'm the guy that has to look into these numbers. Yeah, I mean, I do
You
the
might
dirty
need
work.
to check
I do
again,
the
yo.
dirty work to keep y'all niggas clean. Huh? I do
He
the
said the
dirty
last
work
time
to
I
keep
checked, like
y'all
Nipsey Hussle the
niggas
Great.
clean. The last time I
R.I.P.
checked, yeah, I mean, David Benavidez and Zerto Ramirez did not sell out, my nigga.
They
Last
had
time
everybody on
I
their feet,
checked,
though.
Zerto Ramirez versus David Benavidez, nobody's reporting about the pay-per-view numbers it did because they ain't do nothing, bro.
We don't care about the numbers. We care about rewatching the fight.
Oh, yeah, you the main event.
Look, they care about rewatching the fight. And everybody that was in that arena during that fight, they were on their feet screaming. So, sold out or not, the people damn showed up.
Plus, you gotta think about who he's fighting.
Yeah.
He not just like Boots. He not fighting the real good people that everybody wanting to see or calling for because they ducking. They ducking. Ja duck, Bivol duck, Benavidez. I'm not sure what the fuck. I don't think he ducked. I don't think he ducked him, but I think he want to go against Bivol.
Hold up. You said Ja ducked? Oh,
Bro, hey, Doc, I don't know why you said that, man.
What hood are you
I don't know why you
from?
said that, man.
Where-
He loves
Hey, yo,
Ja.
is he with Zuffa?
Ducking.
Is he with Zuffa?
So what does that mean?
He loves Ja.
Where's this notion coming from?
That means this simple fight.
If you was Zuffa, that you ducking.
I'm about to tell you, that means this simple fight that we can make based on, elementary school math. Now we did turn this shit to a trigonometry problem. Anybody trying to deal with all that shit?
Now it's trigonometry.
It is. This motherfucker was Zuffa.
It's actually simple mathematics when the bags are out, my nigga. And once again,
I'm not in word, but
Zuffa
okay.
is showing to cross the go across the line and corroborate and bring fighters together to fight those big fights. Why do you think Tyson Fury, a man that's supposed to be signed with Queensberry, why was Tyson Fury over there with Dana White thanking OG Turkey Johnson for the fact that he's in the United States again? And now all of a sudden there's wide speculation that he's signing with Zuffa. Why? To make the big fight with AJ in America.
So with all that being said, are we saying that Ja can get this fight right now with David Benavidez no problem?
No problem. It's
okay.
David Benavidez is the one that's putting out smoke and mirrors and is the one that's ducking, that's hiding behind the WBC. Actually, he's the WBC Employee of the Month.
Employee of the Year.
I got another question. Who has he ever ducked? Because if you're a duck, then you have a history of it. That's just who you are. So who has he ever ducked?
I guess you haven't kept up to the boxing news. You need to subscribe to @US6 on IG. That's on Instagram, brother. Because we got a lot of real off-the-cuff boxing posts. And Artur Beterbiev has spoken.
Mm-hmm.
He has spoken. And he claims that David Benavidez indeed ducked him. He was looking for the fight, and all of a sudden, David Benavidez ran away to fight Zerto Ramirez. A fight that nobody wanted.
Okay.
Bro, when Better Be finally responded, man, that nigga sent the telegram, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we finally got it. They had already moved on to the next opponent.
It was a message in a bottle, KG.
Yeah,
Somebody, Ardvilla found that message in the bottle.
And then you should have took it to Arizona to damn.
So I got a question. You said he ducked them. Was that a big fight?
It was a fight that he agreed to before, that he was actively looking forward to when he was a so-called 175 champion.
When he didn't have a belt.
He is a WBC 175 champion, and Artur Beterbiev is the number one contender.
But does he have a belt? Because when he was when he said he was ready to fight him, he had a belt, so he had a reason to fight him. Now he don't have a belt. What's the reason to fight him?
Because he's still a high-level contender.
Cool, but so is all these other people.
Like who? Like who?
The guy that he fought had a belt.
Ramirez?
Who had a belt? Did he not? They only lost one time, and he definitely had a belt.
Oh, so now we giving passes for Zerto
No, we talking logical.
So the job's done. So you got 2 belts at cruiserweight. The job's done, brother. Because last time I checked, Ja is the lineal champion, the Ring Magazine champion, meaning that he's the #1 guy at cruiserweight. Last time I checked, that one
called out the 2 bigger guys.
Dimitri Bivol is the lineal Ring Magazine champion, meaning that he's the #1 at 175.
That's who he called out.
What is David Benavidez doing?
He called out Bivol, yo. He called out Bivol. That's the one person he called out. So it's not like he's ducking other people. He just went this guy first.
Talking about Zuffa's the duck zone. It sounds like PBC's is the duck zone.
So hold on,
they can't even get their fighters out there.
Okay, let's have a flashback. The flashback was when Morrell, David Benavidez ducking me. David Benavidez ducked me. But guess what? The business wasn't right. He went at the real opponents. But when it was time to fight his ass, did he not fucking shut his ass up? Anybody else say shit up about that shit? Everybody forgot that he fought him.
That's one thing about Dave.
He fought a guy with 12 fights and was a Reggie.
It don't matter if he got 12 fights. He was whooping ass.
They kept pushing for that fight.
Hold on. At the time, he was whooping ass.
About big fights.
That was a big fight.
Morrell was selling out the armory.
That was a big fight because everybody knew Morrell was like that, and everybody knew David Benavidez was. Ducknello. Ducknello was ducking him
like that.
And David Benavidez.
If he
Everybody
was
knew
like
that.
Why ain't you take out Zach Chelly, whatever that motherfucking Brit's name is?
We talking about at the time when he was up there, the guy that he fought almost died.
That's a steep curve.
The guy that he fought almost died after they finished fighting. That's how good his power was. And everybody said David Benavidez is scared as shit of David Morrell. Everybody was saying that.
But KG, you never heard about that?
Morrell kept saying, "Stop ducking me." He stopped calling out Canelo because he knew he wasn't gonna get that fight. He said, "Yo, David Benavidez, stop fucking ducking me."
But the thing about Dave Morrell, bro, Ryan Shields admitted that to me. He said, we didn't want that fight for him early. So it won't. Dave was ducking him. It was the team. So David Morrell was calling for the fight, but his team wasn't on the same sheet of music.
Because they knew what time it was.
They didn't want that fight. They said he wasn't ready yet. They said that twice. They said he's not ready yet.
They knew that shit was gonna ruin his ass, and it looked like it did.
It did. No, but
all I'm saying is this guy has every excuse in the book, and now the excuse is, ain't nobody thinking about no Zuffa belt. Well, fool, he's the Ring Magazine lineal champion. So fuck the Zuffa belt. You should be thinking about beating the #1 guy, and you ain't doing that.
Gavic. He fought Gavic. Nobody else fought that motherfucker except David Benavidez. David Benavidez and Returban. Those are the only 2 people that fought him. Nobody would try to fight his ass, yo.
Man, fuck Voss.
That motherfucker like a
talking about, bro.
He like a white George Foreman.
Bro, make the fight with
Voss. A white George Foreman. Wow, I'm hearing everything tonight, bro.
Hey,
yo.
Make the fight with
who did he lose to?
Or make the fight with Bivol or Better Be, and Dave ain't gonna run from it. He gonna be like, all right, fuck it.
First of all, Vostok just got washed by a nigga named Hot Rod. Pause.
He just got it. Who did he lose to before that? Because he just came back after getting beat the fuck up. He was gone for 2 years off that Viterbo loss. Yeah, he came back. Dave Benavidez tightened his ass up. He took a little vacation again.
Need to retire and then look half decent against David at 175.
That was David's warm up. That was his debut. And then he went after the guy. Everybody was talking about, he's scared of him. He's scared of him. Then he whooped his ass. Then he said, fuck it. I can't really get no smoke. He went up again. Got belts. And said, yo, fight me. I'm here.
And it was just up. It was 25 pounds up. 25 pounds up.
Well, then stay there and they're gonna fight Ja.
Hey,
look,
yo.
and I believe if they make the fight, and look, this is me. I believe if they make that fight, Dave ain't gonna damn be shy from it. He gonna go get that motherfucker too.
All the champions ducked his ass. Ducknello ducked him. Bivol ducked him. Now Jai ducking him.
Charlo damn didn't want no parts of
behind the Zuffa wall.
Man,
you can see his eyes peeking and
this
shit.
guy, he talking hella fast, bro. No facts, bro. Like, yo,
You said it's no facts.
No facts at all, bro.
He been caught. All the three people I just named. Well, two people I named. He caught out for years. He just caught out Ducknello after his fight. Bivol, he been calling him out because he said I whooped his ass in sparring and been calling his ass out for years.
Talking about writing this out, man.
He's still saying this stuff.
You bringing him out Canelo.
He just called Canelo out after the fight, yo.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and Canelo at 168, bro.
Yeah.
Where's this nigga at now? He's at 200 pounds.
And guess what? He come to the smoke. Wherever the smoke at, he at.
Then why? Well, the smoke where Jai at.
If Canelo said right now, he'd be there.
Willing to pay.
Then tell Zupa to damn send the paperwork.
Hey yo, guess what?
OG Turkey Johnson on Zufa's side.
That's what I'm saying. Hey yo, when ring card gotta make it. When ring card make it,
PBC ain't got no deal. They ain't got no budget. They on a
then tell Turk to send the money. Send the check. Send them to send the paperwork. Then
PBC
got send a briefcase.
How many dates does PBC got? Tell me, bro.
Send a briefcase with some gold plates in it, and he gonna be there.
So I can put, you know what I mean, make sure I schedule they fights. Because, yo, they ain't got shit, bro. They ain't got shit with Tim Tszyu, the A side, made a
and tell Turk to damn set up the damn fight. He like Dave.
Yo, Dave was just on a ring card. He just on his last ring card.
Like Dave. Tell him
so it ain't like he don't know how to make the numbers do what they do. Sign a paper.
Right. There you
look,
go.
Look. Our fella told me earlier. You told me to call Turk. I'm telling you to call him now.
You just proved me right. Tell him to do the ring card. Now, if you look,
that's what. Did we hear about him turning down paperwork?
Hold up. If you look between the lines of what a ring card is, it's just Zuffa.
Yeah.
Ring is Zuffa. So
yeah, I know that.
Why is you talking when you first talking this shit about Jai ducking?
Because they make it harder because
he's over there with Zuffa.
He want belts. If he got the belts and all of that.
You just debunked yourself, brother.
If he want the
ring
belt,
is Zuffa.
If he want the belt,
and if Benavidez is able to fight on ring, how is he ducking? How is Jai ducking?
Because I'm not sure the belts can be on the line. I don't know about that. Like that's a question mark.
That's one thing we ain't seen happen yet too. No Zuffa.
It's supposed to come up
with a belt. Yeah, has fought.
The Aaron McKinney fight's supposed to be for a belt, but we don't know yet until it happened, and we don't know a week later. We gotta see if they strip his ass. Okay. So we all watching.
Like you told me, I'm telling
Black
you,
Ass Richard get stripped yet? Did Black Ass Richard get stripped?
He ain't fight yet.
You talking Richards and Hitson?
Yeah, he the IBF champion, ain't he?
But he ain't fight yet.
No,
did he get stripped yet? Don't tell me he didn't. I know he ain't fight yet. But did he get stripped yet?
Wait till it get close to him about to fight. We're gonna find out if they're gonna strip him.
Oh,
and he already said he was moving up anyway. So he gonna get stripped regardless. So that don't really count. Cause they don't have a 140 over at Zuffa anyway. Zuffa land. Call it Zuffa land. They don't got 140 in Zuffa land.
So you don't put any credence, you don't put any respect on being the lineal #1 champ, or put any credence on the 200,000 K Ring Magazine belt that you don't have to pay sanctioning fees for. You don't have any respect for that. You rather hide behind these corrupt sanctioning bodies such as the WBC and the WBA.
You said hide behind.
Yeah, because that's what you're doing. You hide them behind. You hide them behind corrupt sanctioning bodies.
Where's the report? Where's the report?
We don't know if you can fight for the belts.
Where's the report that said David turned down anything?
Lineal shit. You fighting for legacy. Don't worry about the belts. The belts.
Don't worry about the belts.
The belts.
So why he got respect what you respect?
The belts are rented, my nigga. You don't
I'm
own
not.
them
I'm not
shits.
in word.
You
But
gotta
why
pay
he got?
for them.
Why do David Beaters have to respect what you respect? He actually might care about the belt. I'm just saying.
True.
And did they send a paperwork? Did we have anything on record saying he turned down a fight yet?
Yeah.
So since he didn't turn down nothing, that means they didn't send shit.
It's the public.
So what's
talking.
their excuse?
People get caught up in public talking.
Oh, so you see, once
public
again,
talking.
You said it's easy to make. So
I'm
make
not
it.
falling for the spin tactics.
He said it's easy to make. Why they ain't make
you
it?
the one that's claiming that Jay's ducking. Now all of a sudden you saying, well,
did they send a contract?
Why didn't they send the contract yet?
Cause that's the money side, all right? Why Turk and damn Giant sat down and said, no, what? Get damn Benavidez in the damn ring.
Hey, technically, he would be the A side, but because it's so convoluted, he can't send a contract because it's convoluted. That's what I said about his name with trigonometry. Normally, A side send B side the paperwork. Easy.
And how do y'all brothers don't know?
Now Ring gotta send it.
He ain't got a contract.
Ring gotta send a contract.
Again, he already told you. He already told you in plain sight. I ain't going over to the Zuffa side. Already giving you built up excuses. There's no excuses on the Ja Apatow side.
I don't know that.
It's always I'm going to fight for the belt.
Hey yo, Ja. Every time Ja get on camera, Ja say I'm going for undisputed.
Even though that the man's a star signing for Zuffa, even though he's a star signer for Zuffa, he's still not flying.
He got paid the last fight he had.
He's still the same guy talking about, yo, I want the belts. So what's the problem?
Man, he's closer to the damn dudes to damn tell them to set the fucking fight up there. Where's his people at?
Hold on, you just said it. He said, I still want the belts. You can't still want the belts if your ass got stripped. You better go talk to somebody and figure it out. And then let us know what the fuck going on. Because he don't even know what the fuck going on. He keep talking about undisputed, but he got stripped.
Let me give you an update, brother, because they in court for that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they in court. Do that sound easy? Do that sound easy to you, or did that sound convoluted?
It sound like trigonometry, like you said.
They in court right now for that shit.
No, that's boxing politics. When it comes to the backwards,
any politics
fighting in the same division.
You said
that are
politics
associated with the same boxing financer. That's
politics,
not trigonometry, brother. It's easy mathematics.
Politics is
going
easy
through court
mathematics.
situations.
How is politics easy mathematics?
If I'm looking to go through court systems, that's drawn out.
These are not separate things. These are all things tied into one. So politics, court shit, all of this shit tied together. Zuffa, PBC, all of this tied together. This is a big ass pot of gumbo.
That's a hell of an equation, bro. Don't just give me the answer. Show me how you got to that. You know
that don't sound like 1 + 1 equal a fight.
Show the work. You got to show the work for that one.
Yeah,
you can't just give me the answer.
I'm hearing a lot of like hate.
You can't just give me the answer.
That's a lot of shit going in that goddamn pot. I might be allergic to one of them things. I got to see the ingredients again.
I need to know how you got the X. How did you find X? That's what I need to find. You know what I'm saying? Help me out.
But he said it's easy.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta explain. Show your work. Just like in regular math. Show your work.
Yeah. We'll just put the answer on the board.
I'm just explaining. Ring Magazine. What is we fucking talking about?
But the man going through court situation right now, right?
Do you guys not listen?
And he going through court situation right now.
Where's the complexity?
Who usually fights when they going through court situation?
Turkey Johnson.
Financing legal issues. Who's fighting?
Financing both of these dudes.
It ain't about finances,
hard to understand.
It's not all about finances.
But now you want to throw in boxing politics. No, fuck the boxing politics. The money's there. Both finances are in agreement. So what's the problem?
Then make the fight, Turk. I'm telling you to call Turk now. Now we at that point now. I'm telling you, get on the phone. You told me to call Turk earlier in the show. I'm telling you, call Turk now. Call Turk. Since Turk is the money man.
And he talking about Turk from the Hot Boys. That's the Turk he talking about. He ain't talking about turkey leg, yo. You can't call him, yo.
Yep, you better call Turk, goddammit.
Yeah, true.
Because like I said, look, I'm gonna say this straight up and down. Ja ain't scared of that fight, Dave ain't scared of that fight. It comes down to the suits or whoever's wearing the turban. You already know that.
But that comes down to Brandon. I want to be number one. That's why they had a big ass deal about Tyson Fury and AJ trying to get that shit in America. He was banned to even coming to America, but he was at the fight because they had to do a lot of backdoor deals and back office politics to figure that shit the fuck out. AJ has an exclusive deal for the zone. He can't even fight outside of London. His deal is literally this is deal. I fight exclusively on the zone, and I fight in fucking London only. Now he would have to sign off on if he fight outside of London,
and he can do that.
And he's showing that. But the network has to sign off on not fighting on the zone. Why would a network sign off on that shit? Even if he signed off on a fighting somewhere else, why would the network sign off on not getting the bag? To help out who? Somebody else? My rival, my arch enemy. Fuck that bullshit. Turkey do own like what 25% of the zone, so he gotta pay the fuck up big time. If he do that, then they probably let him go over to America, fight your fight. Don't drink none of that fucking water, cause they gonna poison you. If you don't believe me, the UFC card in front of the White House, all the white people from America won, and it was all by KOs. I think that might have been the only time in UFC history all 7 fights ended in the KO.
Yeah, they all got stopped.
Drink that water if you want to.
Yo,
and a lot of the fighters don't fight like that.
You ain't gonna say Cyril Gano a white boy.
No. I said all the white boys from America. He not even from America. He from France.
That nigga French. Yeah. Man, he white, man.
All the white boys from America all won that night.
Yeah,
all of them
patriotic. You know what I mean? They had to show up and show out.
So, okay, don't drink that water. Yo, if you're on the wrong side, don't drink that fucking water. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, unless it's carbonated.
Cause even them people don't fight like the way they're fighting. They don't fight like that normally. I watched them fight before. They don't fight like that normally. And the biggest one was what's his name? I forgot his name. What's his name? Japoria. I forgot that motherfucker. But that motherfucker was pot shotting one punch at a time. He don't do that shit normally. He throw combos. Don't trust that.
And I noticed that too. Yeah, I noticed he was throwing heavy punches, but I'm like, he won't set nothing up. It was just all.
Well, he didn't have a full respect for Jason Gaethje though. He was coming into that fight overconfident, in my opinion.
That's your opinion. My opinion, all of this shit is just fucking some rigged ass, fake ass shit. All of this shit is TV entertainment. That's all it is. Sports entertainment. Well, yo, that fight is under TKO. You know what else under TKO? WWF. They got the same script writers that write that shit up, so we could believe this goofy ass shit. All this shit is fake, man.
What does that sound like to you, though? That talent agency you told me about. WME.
Yeah, WME.
Yeah, everybody signed to them.
That's the whole umbrella. The whole umbrella is called WME. Under that umbrella of WME is TKO. Because WME used to be Endeavor. That's when they came out as a publicly traded company. I bought stocks in it. But once they went private again, they changed the name to WME. And guess what? Now they can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
You make money off them stocks, or you lost your money?
No. Once they went from public to private, they give your money back. Okay. But the stocks wasn't going up like that anyway. It kind of stayed level.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they too big of a company. Even if I threw a fight, that won't change this company. Because that's like what 5% of my entire company. It won't do much of nothing. It's like imagine your warehouse burned down, but it's Amazon. You think Amazon really give a fuck? They stocks ain't gonna go up or down because that one big ass warehouse burnt down. Yeah. It's business usual. I'm just saying. I've been with on Endeavor because I bought stocks in. I've been paying attention since then. Since when they came out of the IPO, I started watching them since then.
Okay. So you already know what type of time it is.
So I know WWF. Vince McMahon, all his goddamn court cases and shit. And guess what? His wife worked for the president now.
Yeah, she do.
Dana White sitting right beside the president and shit, had his hand in his pocket on the Malcolm X shit.
And they're rubbing on his leg.
Yeah. That's why. I mean, it might sound like a what you call it, conspiracy theory, but I'm just letting you know. I seen it play before. That's the only reason why I'm saying this shit. Not because I just seen it play too many times prior.
Agreed.
So you saying it's this easy? I'm saying it could be, but why would they make it easy? I'm not gonna help you fuck me over. That's all I'm saying. That's why he said you gotta come on this side. If you notice, ain't nobody from the PBC fucking with them like that. They not really trying to get in bed, because when you get in bed with them, you get in bed with the devil. You're gonna get lice or ticks or something else. That's why Tank was like, yo, give me like 2 Ferraris and shit. Turkey was, not Turkey, David Benavidez was on the ring card, but he not quick to fuck with Turkey like that. And nobody from the PBC, if you notice, is quick to fuck with them.
Yeah, David Benavidez has been fucking with Turkey for the last fights now.
He on the ring card.
The last fights.
He not fucking with him because he know what's up. Like, to be honest, when you with PBC, those advisors actually tell you real good business. Everybody fuck with PBC to say the same shit. They actually tell me the business. They don't just tell me.
Where all these
blindly.
PBC fighters with the good business and the fight schedules and the activity? Where are all these PBC fighters, bro?
He said, "What the fuck is Caleb Plant?" That's what he said. No,
hold on, yo.
Where's old man Lara, bro? I'm waiting to see him back in action to defend his WBA 160 belt. You know what I mean? Because he holding up the middleweight division. Where's his next date? What happened to all the glorious the heavyweight fighters that the PVC was putting together, bringing back American heavyweight boxing? What happened to that?
I'm about to let you know, because what I said flew over your head. I said they know the business, they get taught the business, and now they good with their money. And you said, yo, where they fights at? If I'm caked up, I'm not in a rush to fight as much fights as I like. When you fighting now, it's because you need to. When you got money, you don't need to fight. So you fight what you want to fight. You pick the fight. You pick and choose. These motherfuckers sitting back caked up.
When you start watching boxing, bro?
Like a Targaryen.
Hey, yo, prime example, Charlo and Spence.
Brother, when did you start watching boxing?
I don't know. That shit was a minute ago. What year did Oscar fight Tito?
Okay, so you talking about in the 90s. You know what I mean?
Well, like a year or two before that fight, I watched it like back and forth. That was my number one
mid-90s.
That wasn't my number one sport. But I've been watching it since then.
Because you realize the great fighters in the 80s, like the Hearns, the Haglers, the Leonards, the Roberto Durans, they were active.
Yeah.
And they were getting paid.
I don't know about.
They were superstars.
I don't know
and
about
they were getting paid.
Yeah,
you don't know. I'm telling you, bro. And you can Google fact check it yourself. Look
yesterday's
at how
price
much their
not today's
paydays
price.
were. $10-15 million paydays back in the 80s.
So right? you telling me that a lot of them guys are kicked up right now.
But you want to give these guys a pass. Oh, well, PBC has been, they tell them how to do the good business-wise, so they just kicked up and they don't fight as much no more.
That's
a new era, bro. Yeah, we're in a new era. These motherfuckers either on social media talking shit or they're avoiding fights because they damn got the bread now.
Man, you have a trilogy gonna take years off our life, and we both getting paid $5,000 a fucking fight. Versus, I have a big fight for $1 million. Who you think won in that situation?
That's why your business model's in the trash.
But
that's why you holding on for scraps from Amazon Prime and hoping that you can get a collaboration from one of these other promoters. That's why you're holding on to that last bit of thread that the zone's gonna throw you some scrap budget money.
Danny Garcia not struggling.
Jamel Charlo stayed at the ring after the damn Canelo fight for how many years now?
And he not pressed to come back.
Yeah.
If he really was hungry, he'd have been came back, had a fight.
And you gonna sit here and tell me this is good for the sport? Okay,
we didn't say that. We didn't know. I know.
I'm giving you context. I'm only giving you context.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's good for the sport, but that's how they.
I'm just letting you know why some fights not happening as often is because they already kicked up versus people who gotta rip and run and fight these motherfuckers. A lot of good boxers had to retire because they didn't have the back end money, or shit, they ain't had the front end money in order to get the back end money to keep going.
Well,
I'm just letting you know, and the reality is they trying to do Zuffa like they did the UFC, like Zuffa boxing. They wanted to be like Zuffa MMA, and how that shit ran, they fuck over the fighters and not pay them shit. They got like what 3 class action lawsuits already. I think 2 of them they already paid out.
You can't do that in boxing
right
now.
Once again,
that's one thing you can't do in boxing.
You can't do that in boxing, and you have it back.
No, you can't do it in boxing right now because of independent contractors. Once they get the boxing league,
you have it backwards. You have it backwards. UFC was the guinea pig.
Guinea pig for what?
What we're about to see now with Zuffa boxing.
They're not the guinea pig. They the only one making money.
It's already the infrastructure. That's
what I'm saying.
It's already been proven, bro. All the kinks and all the bullshit that exists within the UFC. Now the UFC is going to take that. The Dana White's going to take that same model and incorporate it into boxing. But
is it proven?
You can't. Yes, it is proven.
You sure, yo?
Did you not see the man do a host an event at the White House? Do you not understand that there's a new Muhammad Ali Act called the Revival Act? He's literally changing up congressional laws.
You have to cheat to win. That lets you know you're not winning.
To legitimize a boxing league. What are you laughing at, bro?
I'm telling you, if you have to cheat to win, you're not winning.
Because you sounding ignorant right now, just laughing, bro. When I'm giving you
win?
Facts.
The cheat to win is the Revival Act. They literally changing the law.
No, they're not changing the law. You don't know what you're talking about, brother. Once again, you're speaking ignorance.
They are literally trying to do an amendment to the Ali Act. Is that not changing the law?
Did you read it all the way through?
No, he didn't.
We read a lot of it. No, we literally
he been hearing what he been hearing on the street. He don't read.
We read it cover to cover, and you know what I'm saying. It's like I'm kind of with it because it's a choice. They don't have to choose the damn Muhammad Ali Revival Act. They can go with the original and still be signed to Zuffa.
Yeah, and it's with the IBO. They basically started not IBO, UBO. They basically started UBO.
And what's the UBO, brother?
The pretty much the boxing league, boxing organization.
Yes, a league.
But like,
not just the organization, a league that can legitimately have their own ranking systems. Define what divisions are what. Because remember, they want to eliminate all these little bullshit ass divisions, the in between ass divisions like 168, like the 154s, even though that's a deep division.
Everything that they talk about,
UFC's model is going to be more so. Once again,
the UFC model don't even work in the UFC.
All the useless divisions, bro.
The UFC model don't even work in the UFC. How the fuck they gonna tell boxing to clean up some shit? They need to clean up their own backyard. They can't tell them to clean up nothing. The only reason why the UFC even made it this far is because one, it's an American monopoly. They had mixed martial arts in other countries, but not in America. It's American monopoly. And they were failing. They were failing. They even said it multiple times. If it wasn't for the Ultimate Fighter, we were going down. That saved us. That one fight saved us. They already was on TV. Now they went from one TV deal to the other one and kept going up. But it was off of that one fight that saved their ass. And now they have a monopoly, and they're working that monopoly to the best of their ability. And look, he working it properly because he in bed with Trump. Trump then bought fucking stocks in they shit. They had a fucking car in front of the goddamn White House, and all of that shit was staged so they can get their goddamn money up. So that motherfuckers, if you gotta cheat to win, you're not winning. That's just what it is. These motherfuckers are not Jordan out this bitch, yo. They just not. If you don't believe me, some of the same investors in the UFC are investing in PFL. There are other MMA places out here.
Yeah, but right now, it's only they ain't got too much going on because UFC was absorbing everybody once upon a time, and PFL, I don't see too much going on. Some of them fighters are still trying to fight fighters over in the UFC. So, is that job Patan David Benavidez situation?
No, PFL get money. They mostly on the zone though. But they had a TV deal at one point.
Ain't getting no
ESPN.
money, bro. You out here just talking shit, nigga. The UFC's only legitimate competition is MVP. That's it.
We talking MMA. MVP don't do MMA.
See, you don't know what you're talking about, cause this nigga, bro. I'm getting tired, my nigga. We running up on 3 hours, dog. And you still got this nigga out here talking shit.
I'm not anywhere, yo.
Constantly.
Hey,
now you saying MMA don't exist over at MVP when I just watching Ngannou start some nigga. When I just watched Ronda Rousey finish a girl in 30 seconds.
Ain't that they first fucking event?
I'm tired, bro.
Ain't that they first event,
End the show, my nigga. Please.
Ain't that they first event?
Cut this nigga, bro. I'm done, nigga.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and cut it off, man. All right.
All right,
Appreciate you, bro. Hey, appreciate the support, man. Appreciate you popping up.
No problem. I'm gone.
All right.
Thank you. God damn, man. They're irking me, bro. Want to argue about facts, nigga. Talking shit that he heard from off the street, and I'm giving you the real gospel, straight from the source, and you want to argue with it, nigga. Run the commercials, bro.
Well, shit. Hey, man. Everybody, man. We appreciate everybody pulling up. This has been a good one. Until next time. And Usual Suspects 6 Sports and Entertainment Open Mic.
Brought to you by Usual Suspects 6.
Tap into all the shows. Real Conversations with KG.
Right now I'm at peace right now. You know, things get hectic as it gets closer to the fight.
Okay. Do we got to fight?
Yeah, I fight April 10th at the Prudential Center.
Bullshitting on the Beltway with Supreme Beast Boxing.
And now the co is the main event. So that's the way I look at it. That's my philosophy.
Trill Thursdays and Usual Suspects Sundays with hard hits.
I'm talking about it's really just about stacking this money, man. Getting on these singles, staying positive, you know what I'm saying, and putting it in their face by any means.
Tales from the B-side with KG and TV.
Needed to fill out additional paperwork to clarify.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That is the paperwork that you see there.
Okay. Open mic featuring you.
You know, that was a close fight. He got dropped a couple times, but I thought he out.
We do not care.
Wow.
It's a Usual Suspect thing.